Boo banger.
It's Nukkle HeDD Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit on Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I steal the question from Cabs.
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb ball.
It's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
For the past 6 weeks, we've had the review of one of the most sought out TV shows in the history of Star Trek, Star Wars, and stardom. There's been so much controversy on these characters, whether we know them or we don't. There has been so much conversations about whether this show would bring Star Trek and Star Wars back to life, because they trekked the stars and they looked for war, but they found Thrawn. And there's only one man that can save us. It's not Luke Skywalker. It's not Anakin Skywalker. It's Cabs Skywalker in the building. This man has come prepared to talk about Jar Jar Binks. To talk about
Who is Jar Jar Binks?
who is Jar Jar Binks without Star Wars.
I know who Jar Jar Binks is.
I know who that is.
Yo,
What is up, everybody?
he has returned. He has returned.
I am in a new
Prodigal
space.
son.
I'm in a new space. I am tired. I got no haircut, but I am here. Taekwon, I love you too, brother.
See, this is why we need Cabs back.
Nothing feels more welcoming than Ty calling me the N-word. I appreciate it.
Second one of the show.
All my life, I've had to fight.
Damn.
Feels good to be back, though, bro. But yeah, it's just been a little crazy. Got the Spider-Man over here, though. I want to fill up that whole wall. I'm gonna be here for a while, so yeah.
Nice. Shit. You got more comic book stuff up than showing Ray.
All I got is this fucking flower, bro.
Word.
That's a nice picture though. That's a nice picture. What I am gonna do.
All I got is just my symbol of some people say intelligence, but it's not.
I mean, shit. Speaking of intelligence, I got something to tell you, but I am definitely gonna put up the frame of the script that we got, or the cover page for the X-Men shit. I'm putting that up. Up. Yo, people swear that, like, I be telling them that happened, and they're like, no, it didn't. And then I send them a picture of it, like, yes, it did. like I'm holding history. But speaking of intelligence, can I just talk about one thing right quick?
Yeah.
So life's been crazy. I had to move, and I got the new job, and I've been working crazy. But you guys know me on Sundays. I like to disconnect and do football and video games. And what video game have I been doing? Cap.
Yeah, Are you playing Boulder's Gate?
Cap.
This motherfucker.
Cap. I am invested. I'm gonna be honest. This isn't only game of the year. This might be game of the decade. I'm not even lying, bro. I'm not hyping it up. I'm not gassing it. I do not fuck animals, Taekwon. I did not fuck the bear. I didn't.
That was going to be my first question. Who was the first one you banged?
I am staying away from the banging.
Yo.
Although Shadow
from me.
Yeah, I know.
It's coming from me. No.
I hate the horniness of video games. I hate the horniness of video games, and I dislike, like, I do a lot of virtual photography online, right, on Instagram. So a lot of people take that opportunity to just post a lot of not safe for work pictures when it comes to video games. And so you can imagine Baldur's Gate is like up at the forefront. Everybody's posting horny shit. I don't like the horny stuff in games. However, Shadowheart is incredible. That broken little half-elf princess. Get over here. Let me fix you.
Yo, when I get it on Xbox, when it comes out, I'm going straight for that tiefling.
You know what's so okay? So it's 3 acts. My first character was a human bard, of course, just because bard is so fun, right? My second character was a tiefling rogue, and I named him Kurt. Why? Because I made him look exactly like Nightcrawler. Ooh. I gotta send you let me see if I can find a picture of Kurt. Yeah, and he was very fun. But then after that, I haven't even passed Act 1 yet. I've gotten to, because when you go from Act 1 to Act 2, it tells you, it's like, yo, this is like a saving point. Anything you got going on before, you're not going to be able to do it now. So I took that opportunity to make different characters and see what stuck. I made a half-elf fighter, and I know elves shouldn't really be fighters. I get it. But I have like a whole little like headcanon for him. And that's been my favorite character so far.
Yo, when you're done, I got to hear that, man. I got to hear it.
Good, yo. And then I made I have 5 characters currently. I haven't even passed Act 1. I made a dwarf barbarian, which is low key like my heart, bro. And then I made I forget the type of dwarf that it is, but I made another dwarf that's like an evil sorcerer.
Your dwarf barbarian, his name is Toe?
I'm upset that I didn't take that fucking opportunity. Although if I make a dragonborn, that's gonna be Toe. If I make a dragonborn. But the dwarf sorcerer is like evil playthrough, like full evil playthrough. Like I have the whole, so there's the team, when you choose certain actions, like the dialogue actions and the speech, they approve or disapprove. So I got everyone on my team that approves the bad stuff. Like when I'm being evil, that dwarf is all surrounded around evil, and he's fun. But so far, excuse me, the elf fighter is really good. The characters are amazing, and I mean, you know, obviously, I never really did D&D like that. Obviously, I watched Critical Role and the video game podcast that I watch, the Easy Allies. Shout out to them. They did a tabletop series. They've done a few tabletop series, so I watched that. And then obviously we did our shorts here, which was super fun.
We got to do that shit again.
We got to do that.
Now we got Ray.
Now I can finally be a part of it because shit, that shit was fun.
I am ready. I'm ready. Let me know. So getting into Baldur's Gate was like an easy move, and bro, I am invested. Like, yo, this is so good. Let me try and find the tiefling, because
I can't fucking wait, man. I'm rocking Lord of the Fallen.
Lords of Fallen. I mean, great game, great fucking game.
I figured out it started out not so great, but then I found out how to appreciate this game.
I tell you what, Cabs, if I was streaming it,
you'd be stressed out. You'd be screaming.
On Saturday, when we were playing, you would have died laughing, like physically thrown up, because all you heard was "I fucking fell again." I can't jump in this game for shit, bro.
It's one of those games. It's one of those difficult games. Look at the tiefling. Can you?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
He dead ass. It's Nightcrawler.
That's cool.
And I literally named him Kurt. It's bro. That tiefling got man. And then this is my fighter elf. This guy is just too attractive. This guy is way too attractive. This fighter elf.
You made him look like you then.
No, absolutely not. That's why he's attractive. That's why he's attractive. But this is my elf fighter.
That motherfucker look like
damn,
Tom Holland and Timothy Chalamet.
He's too attractive. He's too attractive.
You know who he looks like? Have you been watching Gen Z?
No, but I heard that shit is really freaking good.
There's a lot of sexual innuendo in there.
Oh, well, you know, the horniness is the way to go now.
Let's put it this way. There's a lot of dick in that. I don't know what happened. Yo, The Boys season 1 was a good amount of men and female sex.
Yeah.
After that, it's all dick. Like, you would think you have to be homosexual to watch this shit. Like, what? Like, in my head, I'm like, listen. I understand the male anatomy, but I don't need to see every fucking shape. Yeah, like, yo, dude, are we watching porn or are we watching like superhero shit? Because at this point, this is gay porn. You don't even see nipples from these chicks. I'm sorry, I had to let that go.
Some people want to see dicks. It's fine.
I hear you, but
if it was boobs everywhere, you'd be okay.
Yo, there's a character that is a man and a woman. Yo, there's a character that's a man and a woman. You see her getting pounded out, but you don't see nothing from her. But then you see a girl that turns into like this big, and she's literally holding on to a giant dick. Like, you see everything. I'm like,
it's funny.
What show is this?
Gen Z. It's a spinoff. It's a spinoff for The Boys.
It's funny because one of the funny things about Baldur's Gate, one of the memes about Baldur's Gate is that you can choose like penis types. and everybody's like #penis8 or penis like whatever. Like that's the most realistic one. And I'm like, I'm not interested in that. But obviously you have to choose one. It's there. You gotta choose it. I was like,
go Ken style.
You can go Ken style. You can go Ken style if you want. But yeah, you know, some people want to see the dicks. It's like Watchmen all over again.
Yeah. That Superman, the first 5 minutes.
Blue dick everywhere.
Word.
But yeah, man, I've been playing some Baldur's
Give a whole
Gate.
new meaning to Papa Smurf.
Yeah, facts. But Sundays has been. I don't even like. I mean, I watch football here and there, but Sundays has been Baldur's Gate day, bro. Like, man, I can't wait for that shit to get on Xbox. So you are going to.
Yeah, I already got. I'm gonna be a warlock. I already have my backstory in my head.
I have yep.
I'm picking Charlatan because of the backstory.
Yep.
Dude, check this out. This is so my guy is not a fighter or anything, right? He's on a ship because I always got to be a sailor of some sort. The ship was attacked, and he prayed out to a god. and heard a voice back, but it wasn't a god. It was the Ancient One, and he thought he was making a pact with a god to save his life. He wanted making a pact, and now he's a warlock for his patron.
Just, man, I can't wait for you to get on this fucking game. I cannot wait for you to get on this game. And it's just, and yo, the voice acting is just phenomenal. And like, yo, each of these I've done. So out of the 5 characters that I've made, I've put a significant amount of time into the bard, the tiefling. Oh man, that tiefling, bro. And the fighter, the elf.
That's
and every playthrough is so different. Like obviously it's the same missions in the same areas, but just the smallest little turn and it just goes off on a different direction. There's missions that I've still seen I haven't done. There is characters that I've been able to kick out of the party. Like, yo, get out of here. I don't like you. Get out. Like it's funny because he's like a favorite amongst everybody. And I was just like,
vampire dude.
I don't like you, bro. Get out of here. I don't like you. You tried to do some weird shit, bro. You tried to do some weird stuff and I don't like it. And then I got a playthrough with him. I got another playthrough. My favorite character so far, Shadowheart, definitely is up there. Shadowheart is incredible. And I mean, as far as clerics go, I don't use her to attack at all. She is there for buffs and buffs only. And I got a hat. It's a hat for her that gives her extra initiative. So she's always first. Always first. And as soon as that match starts, she's blessing everybody. Yo, my God. Yo, I am. Cabs did. Yo, a little bit. Yeah, Cab. A little bit. Yeah, no, Baldur's Gate is so good. Baldur's Gate is so good.
I don't even own the game yet, and if I sneeze, I'm about to knock the table over.
Yeah.
That's how standing at attention I'm at.
So I guess I'm the only one excited for Spider-Man 2.
I mean, of course. No, wait. Listen. So about Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 looks amazing, but it also looks very similar to Miles, and so it's hey, I'm gonna play it, but I might just wait for a sale or something, or maybe let it go down the line a bit, because I have Baldur's Gate and I do have the Cyberpunk DLC, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
I've been meaning to pick that up too, but like I'm definitely picking up Spider-Man Friday.
No, I hear you. Do it, please do it. But man, Baldur's Gate just like I'm actually, while I do have time to watch TV, I'm watching like other streamers and the way they go at it, and like seeing some of the Critical Role members have been doing it. Some of the voice actors from Baldur's Gate have been playing it. The game is a 10, and like. I know people don't like some people might not like the tactical aspect of it, but I mean, it fits. It's D&D.
Yeah, that's exactly how you play D&D.
That's how you play D&D. It just does all the roles for you, Man, that shit is so fun.
Yo, speaking of D&D, I gotta say this here because like 2 weeks ago, I played a one shot with some people I met from work and some of his friends.
Nice.
And we were level 20.
D&D friends at work is top fucking tier. Yeah, that's good.
So we were level 20 characters, the highest level you can get. And we fought a god. All right?
Yeah.
So I made my Eldritch Knight to go up against this dude. We're playing, we get to the god shows up. He's about to do some shit. I'm talking to the DM. I'm like, yo, is this a spell or an effect? He's like, it's a spell. I'm like, cool. Counter spell. He's like, yo, you got to roll a 17 to get this. Oh, I got it. Rolled 17 on the dot. Countered a fucking god.
That just happened.
I have 8 attacks because I got 4 regular attacks and then I can action surge.
Yeah.
I hit this motherfucker for 100 points of damage, took 1/3 of his health. My turn comes again. I get 2 action surges. I hit him with another 8 fucking shots. Took this motherfucker down another fucking 1/3 of his health and let somebody. I had the game of my life. playing that one.
You was rolling. That just happened. The Critical Role team, they just put up a video. Homegirl needed a 14th to counter a ninth level spell. I seen that shit. Yeah. No. I'm telling you, like, when does Baldur's Gate release for the Xbox, bro?
Sometime this year. They had not put a concrete date.
Fuck my life.
I'm thinking it's sometime in November.
I mean, Thanksgiving Baldur's Gate, that sounds good. Just like the vibes of it, even if it's Christmas. Like,
I think Christmas would be too late. They got to capitalize now.
I mean, to be honest, I hear you, but Xbox they're clamoring for this game. Xbox owners are like, I'm telling you, this is easy game of the year. Spider-Man is gonna. I don't think Spider-Man could compete, bro.
Dude, here's the thing. I think this has to be game of the year simply because of how everybody does games now. And not Bethesda, it is Bethesda, right?
Bethesda, yeah.
They just turn around and was like, forget how they doing it. We're going back to here's the entire game. Play it.
I wish, and Bethesda just released Starfield. I wish that the choices in Starfield were as meaningful as the choices in Baldur's Gate, because they're absolutely not. Like Baldur's Gate, you make one move, and I love. So Destiny, I know that game, Destiny. One of the things that would piss me off the most about Destiny is that you would pick a certain race of a character, and then you would interact with other people that same race, and they would never tell you anything. They would never mention that. One of the first people you meet in Baldur's Gate is a Githyanki, and if you pick a Githyanki character, that's the first thing she says. Oh shit, a Gith? Yo, we out, bro. Let's go. And then you could pick someone else, and she's like, and then like it's funny because that character, I'm not a huge fan of hers. She is unstable. And then Shadowheart, my love, like they're always beefing. Like, yo, some legit racist shit. Shadowheart be like, bruh, don't trust that bitch over there. And it's like, Shadowheart, I don't trust you either. And it's just this crazy game that you're playing with these characters, and like, yo, you really like when I upset somebody, like I'm like fuck, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is how I would answer this. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. And then like I try not to save scum and just kind of let whatever happens. So I have my main playthrough with the Bard human, no save scumming. Like whatever happens. I did some really fucked up shit, and I got multiple people killed. I feel horrible, but it is what it is. The dice wasn't helping me on that day. And then I did my other characters that I'm just kind of fucking around with. I did do some save scumming, but man, what a game. Triumph. It is like this game has set the standard moving forward. Like if you're going to put like a what is the thing called? Like a good and bad system. If you're going to put decisions and morality, and then you're going to put decision making and all of that, like moving forward, it needs to be impactful. Like I just don't make me make a decision just to make a decision. Like make me pay the consequences for said decisions, because Baldur's Gate does that shit incredible. Like you will feel bad, but you know, sometimes you gotta let the dice go, bro.
The only thing that's missing from Baldur's Gate is the Tabaxi class race.
A lot of people, I've heard people say it.
Because that's the only reason why my first character is not gonna be my bard. It's because I can't make him. The race is not in the game.
Tiefling bard is like most common combination. Everyone loves the tiefling bards. You meet a tiefling bard in the game, and she is absolutely lovely. She is a treat. Oh my god, the character. And this game is so crazy. I'm sorry, we're doing video game talk. I know.
No. We gotta catch up, bro.
My bad. But so you can create your own character, or you can choose one of the cast members, like one of the party members. You can just start the story with them, and how they're going about it. Yo, it's the level of control, I think is the word, but the level of just freedom, I guess, in this game is outrageous. I don't care about the fighting system. Like, I am not the biggest fan of tactical at all, but bro, a turn-based RPG is a turn-based RPG is a turn-based RPG. You know, who cares? And this is D&D and it fits the style. I ended up watching the D&D movie because this game is so good.
How good was that movie?
Michelle Rodriguez, can we talk about how good she is in that fucking film? I'm not the hugest fan of Michelle Rodriguez. She murders that movie. The movie was really good. But yeah, I'm like totally into the world. I'm totally into everything. Like, I'm ready for another one shot. Let's do it. For real. For real.
Do not threaten me with a good time, sir.
I know. I want to see how you react to the DM in Baldur's Gate 3. She's so good. The voice acting is ridiculous. And all of these characters have 10 hours of dialogue. Now, I know that might not sound like a lot, but you can say something in 2 seconds. You can say a whole sentence in 2 seconds. They have 10 hours each plus. This game don't get me wrong, it is overwhelming learning the systems. But, I watched the YouTube tutorial, like, things to look out for type shit. And it definitely helped. And I love, like, you prioritize, like, class. Because, like, I have an RPG where it's like, well, we don't need no mage. It's just be 4 fighters. And that might not necessarily be the best thing to do in Baldur's Gate 3, You may need that wizard. You may need that cleric. You may need that bard. But if you want to do 4 fighters, like, go for it. Let me see what you got. It's so good, bro.
My first playthrough, when I eventually get it, my first playthrough, I am playing it as if it's a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Which means I am not gonna sit there and be like, well, I need the cleric for this, I need the magician for this, No. We're gonna show up, and whoever made their characters, this is what we rocking with. And we ain't got a cleric, we ain't got a fucking cleric.
It's so good when you play like that too, because it's like you just gotta go where the dice take you. You essentially, that's it. Just and they have this they have the karmic dice setting, which is essentially, it's like, we're not gonna let you roll we're not gonna keep letting you roll bad. Like, after like 5 bad rolls, we'll give you a good one. I took that shit off. Like, I took it off. Like, whatever the dice says, bro. It's, oh my god. I feel bad talking about it because I know you want to play, Cap.
No, dude. Yo,
man, have you been? I know you've been like watching it.
No. I stopped because my boy played it. He already beat the game. He's waiting for me to do a second playthrough.
So you guys could do, bro.
Yeah, so we could party up.
Yeah.
And I'm not watching anybody play it because I don't want to get spoiled with already knowing what some of the options or some of the things are.
Please do not get spoiled, please.
But
please.
Hearing about it, dude, I love D&D. It's one of the few things that I have that are dear to me. So hearing somebody else excited about it, we talk about fuck Loki and Marvel. We talk about this shit all day.
Yo, it's so good, bro. Like, I just want to, and it's one of those games that like invites you to create new characters because every playthrough is different. It really is, like, and it's just how, like, again, the reference that I made to Destiny, like, react to my race, bro. That's so important to me. React to my race. Like, when there's a certain part of the game where, some tieflings need some help. And when I had my tiefling character, it was praises. They were bringing me fucking grapes and, they loved me, and as a human, you still get the same amount of love later on, but there's some questions. So, like, I love the fact that it's about the one Githyanki girl, lady. It's hard to romance her if you're not a Gith, but when you are a Gith, she's a lot more into it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that all matters. It's God. I want to make a character of every race and every kind of cool combination. Like I'm gonna make halflings. I'm gonna make everything.
You got to make up for all that time lost, fucking Taquan.
Yeah, my bad time.
Shit, he got the voice for radio, so shut the fuck up and let this man speak.
Yo,
my bad. It's just
Shit.
it's just such a good game, bro. It's
shit. You made me look up the trailer. I'm like, oh, this shit is dope.
It's not just game of the year, man. This shit is game of the decade. And I'm talking over Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? Over Red Dead 2. Damn, Red Dead 2 is good though. Fuck. But it's been a good year for gaming too, man. I mean, Diablo 4 had a horrible dip, but Diablo 4, the Cyberpunk, Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man's on the way. Like, it's been such a good year for gaming.
I heard Lies of P is good.
Lies of P is incredible, I've been hearing. It's really just a good year for games and fucking... And Larian Studios, they're technically a fucking... the people who made Baldur's Gate 3, Larian Studios, they're basically a indie fucking studio.
Yeah. That's why it took them 10 years to do this game.
I mean, yeah, the open access has been around for quite some time. So, but
you know what? I honestly would prefer that. It turn around, put out a build. What's wrong? How do we fix it? And get it to a point where we're like, all right, we can fully release.
Yeah.
And instead of like what we had with
Cyberpunk,
yeah, just we made a game, play it. Oh shit, it doesn't work. Now we gotta start from behind to fix all these problems.
And it's fun. It took them 3 years, but Cyberpunk has the polish is incredible.
Yeah, I refuse to go back to it.
No, I hear you. And again, like here we go. Baldur's Gate 3 Baldur's Gate's gonna ruin a lot of games because Cyberpunk, the way that so like you can make choices in Cyberpunk, but like they're not as meaningful. You know, they don't straighten down a different path like Baldur's Gate. And it's unfair to judge, you know, based on both of these games. But I'm telling you, like people, game developers need to closely look at what Baldur's Gate did. At the very least, with like the morality system and the dialogue options and how meaningful these choices are, like y'all need to look at that. Yo, if somebody were to tell me that the Cyberpunk, like the next installment of Cyberpunk is a prequel to the original Cyberpunk 2020, and it's tabletop D&D Baldur's Gate style, I might just have to take a sabbatical from work.
Yo, I don't know how true this is, but I read that if you get the correct dialogue choice and the good dice rolls, you could technically go through Baldur's Gate with little to no fighting anyone.
Yeah,
100%. You can talk your way almost out of any situation.
If your charisma, I would say, if your charisma and your persuasion is high, which based on charisma should be, yeah, you're fine. You could talk through, but unless it's like a boss that you need to do, or just like some regular, just like little things, you could really talk your way out of everything. You can attack everything. Man, what that shit, it's a different level of gaming. I'm done now though, for real this time. Yo, bro, Ty, no one's paying me. This is just legit, like, bro, play this game. Even if you don't like even if you like RPGs or turn-based or like tactical combat, it kind of lends itself to it, man. Like, I mean, I you know, like the Midnight Suns game, right?
Oh,
you know,
that
was
awesome.
It's a cool game, but like, even if you don't like that shit, man, give it a shot, bro, man. God damn, just make a character, get out there, go have sex with a bear. Ty wants to have sex with the bear.
Yeah, he needs to have sex with the
bear.
Yeah,
that was the first question. Like,
that white lady loves the bear.
The first thing Ty said was the bear.
Yeah,
we know what Ty did.
I haven't even put that guy in my party yet. The bear. I haven't even. He's there somewhere.
Yo, I mean,
do they have barbarians
do you really
in this?
need a druid,
bro? Go make blue. Literally, you can go and make blue right now. You can go and make blue. You could get a Dragonborn that's a fucking barbarian. Yo, I don't have a picture of it, but I made a dwarf barbarian. Just orange hair, the whole getup. He's super small, huge hands. I call them Bronzebeard from
This is one of Jay's attempts.
Oh, that's fire.
Go make a Dragonborn, son. Dragonborn barbarian. Go make blue. You go make blue, I will make V. I promise that. Go make blue. Literally, I got V. I could make V right now. You don't give me another excuse to make a fucking Baldur's Gate 3 character. I haven't even finished Act 1. Well, I finished Act 1 on one of the playthroughs. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my word. That game has me in a fucking chokehold. It's bad, kid. It's bad.
We gotta fucking do another one shot.
Yeah.
Now that Cab's got the fever.
Oh, the fever is there, my guy. Oh Lord, this game is so
Facts.
good. Like, you guys should just play it, bro. I dare you to play this game. I dare you to play this game.
See you guys.
Yeah. Dare you, bro. Because it's like, I know a lot of people have their things to say about like D&D, and like D&D has gotten very popular as of late with, like Stranger Things and shit like that. But I just never had the people to play D&D, but I've always wanted to. Since back in 2015, the Easy Allies, the group that I watched the video game podcast, and not even that, in 2014 they had the Tabletop Escapades, which is what they called it. And ever since, I've always wanted to try, but I just never had like the group of people to do it. But
you got them now.
Yeah, you got us now.
Yo, bro, son, and even like there's a spell that you could, the spell that you could talk to the dead folk, and you only got 5 questions. That's just
speak to them.
Yo,
like from the movie?
From the movie, yeah. So like, one of the main characters. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil one thing. Shadowheart. So Shadowheart, you find her up in this, like when you first start, you find Shadowheart. You could decide to not save Shadowheart, and then when you see her again, she's like, "Yo, screw you, bro! You didn't save me." I seen someone do a playthrough where they killed her, asked her the 5 questions, and they just killed her again. Yo, son, it's so crazy. Yo, bro, for no reason. I'm like, why would you do that to Shadowheart? But I know people got their shit, bro. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. I'm done for real. I'm done for real this time.
What is this Ezra Miller skinwalking controversy?
Yeah, what?
York?
I have no idea about that, but we do have to talk when we get into it. Marvel is in a complete shit show.
Yeah.
Right now.
With the strikes?
That's why I put this here.
With the strikes?
No.
With the content.
We can get into it if we want.
Yeah. We're done here, man.
Let's go.
I've blabbed enough. I do have a Loki episode 1. That was just the biggest waste of time of my life.
What?
I don't know what you. I mean, like, did we need the whole episode so we could stop him from phasing? We could have done that in 10 minutes.
I thought you saying that was because he was going back in time.
No. Yeah, no.
Wow.
I wasn't a fan of it. Like, that whole episode was just trying to get rid of that shit. Like, I wanted, like, that's why I'm not trying to say nothing until I go to episode 2.
Oh,
but episode.
Oh no.
It doesn't get better,
dude. If you didn't like episode, so here's the thing. I thought episode 1 was like the best written television I've ever seen.
It was some good writing. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
But we definitely.
If you didn't like episode 1, you're not gonna like episode 2.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just I feel like all of episode 1 was just a build up to clear the phasing.
Yeah, but episode
we didn't
2
need 15 minutes with little Indiana Jones homie. It took 30 minutes of that guy. Like, you just I I kind of just wanted it to keep going. And to be fair, I watched it. It was a little like off. Maybe I gotta watch it again for sure. It's been, but I don't know, bro. I just feel like it was a waste of time. Like that whole episode was just about like, wow, look at that. Cab's come back and he's the asshole. Jesus, okay.
No, I'm letting you talk.
Different perspectives, bro. Let's
because in reality, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like no, you get caught up on the writing, especially after the fucking Ahsoka Tano fucking show.
I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm here.
The writing in this was like, yo, this is a breath of fresh air. They actually explain this shit. They explain how the past and the future work simultaneously. Like my man told him something and he started remembering. He's like, oh yeah, we got it right here. Like that was awesome to me. Those little things, it was like, yo, that's just dope. But when you put it in that perspective, it's like, yeah, we did spend the whole thing
to fix the phasing. It was a whole episode to fix the phasing.
Yeah, and you really need 75,000 people with 400 bombs to go get Sylvie?
Like, can we? I kind of wish we could have just fixed the phasing in 20 minutes, and then let's get along for the ride. Let's go find Sylvie. Let's go see what's going on. Let's go.
Oh. You're not gonna like episode 2.
Yeah, he's not gonna like episode 2. He didn't like episode 1. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad episode, but just
so tell me what you guys think about it so far. What's going on with Ezra?
I can't give my opinions on it without spoiling episode 2.
Yeah.
So
damn, I'm sorry. I really fucked this up, y'all. But okay, tell me so far what you think about episode. At least tell me your feelings on episode 1.
Episode 1, I thought, like I said, one of the best episodes of television. I was like, yo, this is everything I wanted it. It's funny how, because you're the guy who's like, yo, just give me the 2 people in the elevator.
Yeah.
And literally, that was one of the best scenes when they were in the elevator. And they were like, oh, you said it wasn't that bad. It's like, no, it's fucking horrifying. And they pan over and that intern sitting there.
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Just seeing the chemistry between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston again.
Yep.
I was like, watching that episode, I was like, I get why people like season 1 now.
I do have to rewatch it. To be fair, it was like a Saturday night. I was hanging out with the missus, and we had a couple drinks, and it was noise, a lot of loud noises. But all I could remember is like, man, it really took a long time to just fix Loki. This episode was just about fixing him. Maybe I missed the point.
Well, I think so, because to me the episode was about establishing to us where Loki is.
Sure.
When he came back, we were like, yo, everything changed.
Yeah.
We're like, no, nothing.
But did it? Did it?
Also,
at the moment, nothing had changed. He went back in time, and now we're learning at the same time that the TVA is learning is they're not immune to the effects of this whole thing.
Yes.
But also, what we learned was this happened multiple times.
Yes.
Kang erased their memory multiple times.
Yes.
OB's been there for what, 700 years?
Yes.
When they were like 400 years, you haven't. It was like Loki's a god that's been living for an eternity, and he's like, you haven't seen this thing in 400 years.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You last that long, you turtles now?
And
yo, his reaction though of like trying to bullshit, like, yeah. So how's the squad? How's the rest of the guys? What guys?
What guys? I did, like so.
I'll give
it the old rewatch for sure. But like, I remember finishing the episode like, man, it really took a long time to fix Loki. That's how I came out of it.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot of filler, but at the same time, it was
good.
The episode went through. It was like, okay,
yeah. But so in our defense,
and maybe that's the thing. Maybe it was so smooth that it went too fast, and I was not in the right state of mind to appreciate it. So I am definitely gonna go back because I've been hearing great reviews everywhere, and I'm like, did we watch the same episode?
Well, you got to remember, in our defense, we just finished watching Ahsoka, and Ahsoka's not a bad show, but it is definitely a show that ends. Every episode ends with. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
wait, what the? we know what the fuck happened, but can you give me a little more?
Yeah.
Like,
And
wait a minute. We just
funny.
got to the point.
It's funny because how Cap said, I am the guy that likes the two people just sitting and chilling and just talking, which cool, but I didn't feel like that's what episode 1 was. I feel like episode 1 was like, it was kind of like a race to fix Loki. It's like, yo, we got 48 minutes to fix him. Let's take off 48 minutes. And I'm like, I'm okay with you guys just talking, but I felt like we needed a whole episode to get the show on the road.
Yeah.
Which, remember from what you call this? From Secret Invasion, that first episode, we actually were okay with it. And then everything just kind of, you know?
See, here's what I think.
We got an hour to fix him. We got 5 minutes to fix.
I think
that's where does that make sense? Like that's kind of where I came out. That's where I came out with that. Like
I think where the possible disconnect is you're looking at this like, okay, there's the new season. This episode's we gotta show us where we're going.
We gotta get it going.
But this is actually just if you watch it the way it is, this is literally a continuation. Of season 1. So it might not seem like the path is necessarily neat. It's not necessary to clearly define the path because we know from
you know what it is
where we were going.
You know what it is. Again, I have Secret Invasion in mind, where it was like, yo, I kind of wish I just had a little bit more time. You know, maybe a couple more episodes, maybe a little longer. And then I saw this episode, and I'm like, okay, Loki, we really just spent the whole episode trying to fix you. I would have loved to have seen this show get on the road. And I think I'm antsy after Secret Invasion. I think I'm just antsy. So I'll give it the old rewatch and I'll, relax and make a more suitable environment. But if you guys want to talk about 2, let me know. I'll go on mute for a bit. I am sorry that I haven't watched it.
All good, man.
I should have gotten here next Tuesday because Thursday I'm gonna watch 2 and 3. Yeah.
Well, my question is from episode 1. Do you think that this is the thing that saves Disney Plus and these Marvel shows?
I don't think it has to. I knew you were gonna ask that. Yeah. I don't think it has to. What I think is gonna save the Disney Plus shows is the fact that they're like, I think Marvel just got it. They're like, yo, and again, this is all words, but I was reading articles where they were like essentially saying, yo, look, we're gonna take a different approach to the shows where it's like we're not just gonna do these like one little seasons to like, introduce people. Like we are gonna make meaningful, multi-season, things, and they know what characters are working. Clearly, Loki is a banger. I am excited for what Moon Knight 2 is gonna do. So if we can just cut out, the shows that weren't great, just move on or stick them in somewhere else, and then we get season 2s for the shows that we did like. I feel like the saving just kind of does it itself.
Well, to that point, and to what was brought up before, Echo is possibly worse than even they were telling us it is.
Yeah.
And Daredevil, after watching the first 4 episodes that they had already shot and put in the can, Marvel went, all your writers, after the strike, you're fired.
Yeah. And to be honest,
start from scratch.
I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Because, and I think that was the final straw. I think Marvel's like, yo, we need to do Daredevil right. This isn't just a character that we can grab. This isn't just She-Hulk.
Because it's going to be compared to Netflix.
Yeah, this isn't just a character. Yo, there's 4 characters that are untouchable, and that's the Jessica,
Luke Cage.
We could keep Danny Rand out of there.
Fuck that.
But the 4.
Yeah, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica, and
Punisher. There's no messing this up, and there's no pushing it out so the big wigs will make their money anyways. There's none of that. And if it took Marvel reaching to previous iterations of these characters and like good TV, because let's face it, Daredevil is probably number one comic book TV show of all time. It's arguable. And then right under that, you have Punisher season 1. Right under that, you have Jessica Jones. Luke Cage season 2 was incredible to me. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? So like, this isn't just Miss Marvel that you can put out there, right? This isn't just a new character that you can just these characters have legs already, man.
Yeah, but you see, but this is what I've been saying. Like, what have I been saying? The writers are giving you shit. Get rid of the fucking writers.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the conditions. Yo, what conditions did they have that they said, you know what? We've been working 18-hour days. I don't think we could fit Daredevil in the first 4 episodes. Like, what condition could they possibly have, unless the fact that this motherfucker wasn't available to do the first 4 episodes of recording?
The condition is that there was trash.
That's at that point.
And look, obviously the writer's strike and all of that, obviously I want people to get paid for their work, but,
put in good work.
Like, it's one thing to be overworked, and it's another thing to not be able to work efficiently because you're not good at your job. So what's the problem here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because sounds to me that if any one of these motherfuckers a couple years back would have watched the first episodes of She-Hulk, maybe they might have said a little something. I feel like Marvel has, and they've been saying this for a while now, they're like, maybe we should take the foot off the gas pedal. And it's like, bruh, y'all should have been done that. We've all been saying it. So hopefully this is a step forward in the right direction where it's like, let's focus on what we know people like. Let's respect what they like. Yep. And let's start putting out good television, meaningful television.
You know what the problem is? They didn't need to take their foot off the gas pedal. They had their foot on the gas pedal, but they were putting in that cheap gas.
Yes.
So they need to put in that and that comes from the writing of the show, the fucking, not even the actors. We don't have any problem with any of the actors on any of these shows.
No,
not even the girl who played fucking She-Hulk,
except for Finn Jones.
Who the fuck is that?
Iron Fist.
Oh no, yeah, but he doesn't count. That's Netflix. You know what I'm saying? But
Maslany, I always forget her name.
Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, like, bro, as mid as She-Hulk was, she was a shining star. Like, if there's one thing Marvel has always done is cast it correctly, and man, that they knock it out of the park with her. It's just everything around her was.
It was always the story is kind of lame, the pacing of the show, and it pretty much it's the writers and the producers of these shows that we have a fucking problem with. You know what I'm saying? Because
even Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani, that was like her first acting job. So they gave the role to this girl, obviously based on her culture and religion and race, of course, because she fits the mold for that character. But
she killed it.
I think she got that role out of sheer excitement. There's like, this is Kamala. She just is excited to be around superheroes. Like, this is Iman. Like, Iman could name all the Marvel shit. She be trying to tell Feige that he's wrong. Yo. Like, no. We're universe 199999. Fuck all that 616 stuff. Like,
do you know?
Shit.
She's actually co-writing the new Miss Marvel shit now that she's part of the X-Men team, and she's now officially a mutant.
Bro,
Marvel Comics.
Do you hear? Did you hear how she got the role? It was through some like WhatsApp posting that her mom got, or Craigslist, and it's like, bro. And she's never really acted like that before. Clearly, she probably went to acting school, and maybe she had some headshots, and she just went for it. But it wasn't her acting chops that got her that role. Chris Evans got that role because of his acting chops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Freaking Chris Hemsworth, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., they got it because of their pedigree. She got it out of sheer excitement. So the one thing that they have not done wrong this entire time is cast good people.
Yeah,
for sure. So it's like, maybe let's draw it back a bit. Let's see what we can do, and let's start putting some meaningful television out there. Like all of these season 1s, I'd rather have good season 2s of the characters and shows that I enjoyed.
And not for nothing, one of the issues with Ahsoka, like we said, if Ahsoka was 12 episodes, I don't think we would have had a problem with 30-minute episodes. With them going, that's it, because we know that there's gonna explain shit. You got time to explain shit now.
So I never agree with you more than them 30-minute episodes. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Although Loki, I was like,
yeah.
It's not that I wanted the episode shorter. Just kind of wanted it to. I just want to see. I want to see Victor. I want to see Victor Timely. I want to see.
Because they're not they only delegated to amount of episodes, not how long the episodes are. So if they sit down and they're like, "Yo, we can tell this whole story in 6 episodes. All we need is a half hour each episode."
Yeah,
that's fucking 3 hours. Make a movie out of this shit. Make a fucking Disney Plus only movie.
Wasn't The Last of Us like that? The Last of Us is like, "Yo, if we need an hour 20,
yeah,
we're gonna take an hour 20.
Yeah,
if we need 45, we're gonna just take 45."
And at no point where we was like, "Yo, that fucking episode was long, bro."
Yeah, but we also got to think about budget wise, because that's the thing. I think why Disney finally said, "Let's take the gas a little."
It's not only that, it's not what they're wasting; it's that they're not making it back.
No, but that's exactly it. Yeah. They're not like that's what's gonna kill if Loki doesn't do what they're hoping. That's gonna make it worse. But we also have to put into account of we're not in the midst of the pandemic.
And look, I'll tell you this. This might be. I don't not run. And yes, we're not in a pandemic anymore. We outside. People are outside. But maybe this is a wrong business model. And I don't know the first thing about running a company, so excuse me. But I know rappers, for example, right? Mm-hmm. Rappers will put out a banging ass mixtape for free or for $5. Here, take this in preparation for the album. Most of the times, the mixtape be better than the album. So it's like you treat the shows like mixtapes, just give them for free. And hopefully that generates enough to make the movies, pop off again. I'm not, obviously that sounds horrible, but Disney Plus ain't working.
Well, it ain't working. You know what it is, to be honest with you? They suck at marketing. Like, I know they couldn't advertise Ahsoka Tano, but in reality, how much have you seen them market any of the Disney Plus shows?
Yeah,
I remember.
Other than like food stuff.
Yeah.
Like I remember Loki meal or whatever.
Watching like fucking Monday Night Raw or something on cable, seeing a commercial for Daredevil. Him walking in that fucking hallway about to do the fight scene, Netflix.
Do people still do that though? Because it's like, does anyone watch cable anymore?
But even on YouTube, like on YouTube and all that other shit, I don't see no advertisements for that. I get 25 advertisements for a fucking fish tank heater. Then I don't get nothing for Disney Plus. There's so many people out here.
Or new car or something.
Yeah, there's so many people out here that's reviewing the shows that it's almost to the point where you don't even need to watch the shit no more, especially with these people that show the scenes.
And obviously there's some, resting on their laurels, I think.
Yeah.
The thing. I mean, obviously you get to a point where you get too big, you get complacent, and you think that you're just churning out whatever. Like that happens to rappers, and it happens to everyone who creates content where you feel like your content is just so untouchable. You can just keep spitting the same shit over and over and over again. And it's like, nah, even 2K, NBA 2K, even Call of Duty, people are sick of that shit. Like, I keep giving us the same shit. We're over it, bro. Like, So
to that point, Ahsoka Tano is probably the best Star Wars show. Nobody watched that shit.
Yep.
Everybody was like, "Yo, we're done already. You fucked up too many shows. It don't matter how good this one is."
And it's like, it's just another, like, too much streaming services, man. We just got cable again.
Yeah.
People are sick.
Legit.
People are sick of it. Like, Disney Plus went up to $20. And like all the Disney stuff that's there is cool, but like, if I'm not watching a Disney show, like, do I really need this?
Yeah.
I think you gotta either you make the subscriptions either cheaper or you do the mixtape approach. The shows are free. You put the shows out there for free somewhere.
Well, they're starting to put them on Hulu now.
Yeah, put them for free with ads. That's it. Put them for free with ads. And
you know what they should
That's
do?
how you get a 2-hour episode.
You know what they should do if the fucking like let's say right now Sokotana finished the season. If you go to binge watch it, there's ads on it now.
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't want to see it without the ads, watch it while it's live.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, listen, at this point, everything fucking got ads on it.
People are getting sick of paywalls.
Yeah.
People like I gotta buy this shit to watch this show. I gotta watch this shit to like. Come on now.
Yo, Kev, I had this hot take last week. I'm gonna get your take on it.
Please.
I think Star Wars, Marvel, DC, shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down and reboot or shut it down?
Shut it down for like a good 10, 15 years. Let all this negative shit die down. Let all this shit disappear. Let the anticipation and let the want of seeing these things again, the desire, let it build back up. Let people be like, yo, it's been a minute. Let's get some new Marvel shit and then come back. Because we're at a point, like I said, despite the last episode of Ahsoka.
They flooded the market. They flooded the market.
Is some of the best Star Wars ever, and nobody cares. Nobody's watching it.
Yep.
I'll tell you this much: there's a lot of the current climate of the world too, right?
Yeah.
Where Disney, the way a lot of people look at Disney now is like propaganda and wokeism and all of that, which I think is stupid. But I mean, one of the things that so the whole Marvel thing, the whole MCU thing, right? At the beginning, we never seen anything like that. You know, we these characters, these movies, and all of that, but it wasn't as serendipitous as people thought it was. You just made a good point where it's like we had a few good superhero movies here and there, but we was clamoring, you know? Superhero movies were just not good. One of the reasons that the MCU was so good is that it's like, yo, we never seen superheroes being represented so well. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Just shut it down for a couple years until people start going, man, where's the Marvel movies at? And then Feige's like, Marvel, you say? You know what I'm saying? And then
because otherwise it's gonna go the way of the Western, where they burnt out the Western so much that now nobody gives a shit about it. If a Western comes out, people are like
niche audiences only.
Yeah, like niche 6 people in the world are like, yo, let's go see that.
Which is crazy because I love Westerns. I love Western stuff as a whole. One of the free games this month, PSN is Weird West, which is essentially like an isometric, like Wild West shooter. So fun. I love Wild West shit, but yeah, like it's too much. And I'm gonna watch the Marvels, of course. Of course. Tickets are already copped as soon as they are open for sale.
See how you're saying that? There's a hint of enthusiasm, a hint of, it's more fun to watch it. For me, even though, and I said it before, I'll go on record saying it again, I actually like Captain Marvel, the first one. I liked it better the second time I saw it.
Yeah.
I am now sitting here going, oh, of course I gotta go fucking watch the Marvels because we gotta do a fucking review on it. And like, it's like, I'm at the point where it's like, I can't take a break from it. Well, I mean, because we do this podcast.
We've had a good break from it. Like after Secret Invasion.
Like I can't sit here and be like, I'm gonna skip the Marvels and catch it later on. Or I'm not gonna watch this show. I'll come back later. Like
I would like to say this to Cabs.
Yes.
because I don't think I'm gonna remember this.
I'm here.
I saw the red and yellow guy. I mean, I saw the red guy with that teamed up with the black guy with Batman. We watched their excuse of the Flash. And I'm telling you right now, Cavs, fuck Ezra Miller. The movie itself, every single second of that movie sucked balls. That movie was straight up 120% trash. They put in extra work to make that shit trash. There wasn't one spot in that movie where I was like, yeah, that's dope. Nah,
wait.
The grains of sand that he was running through was garbage.
Wait. I'm going to give you one. I feel like the opening scene with Batman was decent. If we would have gotten more of that Batman highway chase scene, would have been okay. Were the graphics and the CG good?
We're watching Matrix fucking 3 again.
Yo, it was and it's funny because I actually thought Ezra Miller was pretty funny. I thought he did a good job. But the minute they put a baby in the microwave, I was out.
Yep. That's when I knew, like,
I was
so
out.
this
I was
is
like,
what
are we doing?
I was done.
The baby,
I was like,
the baby, and it's funny because you put the baby scene at the start, and it's like, and bro, how cool would it have been if Michael Keaton wasn't playing Batman, but he was playing Thomas Wayne?
That would have been dope.
Why the fuck didn't we just do Flashpoint for real? Why?
That's what it should have been.
Don't tell me that anything was stopping you from doing that. This is a new universe. You can take that shit wherever you want. Is that the point of the multiverse? To take it anywhere you want. Why couldn't we just do that?
Facts.
You could have.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I tear up for almost any fucking thing. When he, at the end of Flashpoint, or The Flash, when he went back and talked to his mom in the supermarket, it did not affect me. And I was mad. Really? I was more mad at the fact that this isn't affecting me than the fact that this movie isn't good.
Can I tell you what affected you more than that? That I could positively, and I could 100% know that it affected you more than that?
A can of beans?
You're one hell of a delivery man. Oh, when Batman says that to Flash in Flashpoint Paradox, that he brings back that he's like you're one hell of a delivery man.
Yeah, when he brings the note
and just a tear from Batman. You got a tear from Batman. I be telling everybody like, yo, watch that fucking movie, man. Flashpoint Paradox is 10. Like, and I think that's why Flashpoint sucks so much. Because it's like, y'all had it right there. Y'all had it.
And the best way that he could defend his father was putting the cans of beans up on the top so you could look at the camera. Like, you're a fucking CSI. And you can't prove that this man wasn't there? There was no witness at the store? Like, yo, the cashier, did this guy buy something? Yeah, there's no receipt. There's, like, no record of nothing. Like, no footprint. No nothing.
Yo, I mean, not only that, the whole purpose.
In the TV show, he saved his father without being the Flash. Like, what the fuck?
The whole purpose of the movie is for him to learn to let go.
Yeah.
And he immediately does not. And it's like, well, I'm going to change shit anyway. And then wonders why the fuck George Clooney shows up.
And
like, you didn't put everything back the way it was. You clearly changed the one.
That shit pissed me off so much. The George Clooney, I was like, you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna say this again. I loved when Ben Affleck was talking to him. Like, bro, you're just gonna fuck everything up. And she's like, come on, let's just. And he's like, not this time, kid. The fact that reminded me of Kango from one of the best Marvel movies that was ever made, The Eternals. When he says, yo, I'm not making a choice here. Y'all can suck my dick. I'm not doing it. I'm not choosing to go with y'all or against y'all. Batman said the same to Flash. Yo, not this time, kid. To have Batman say no is so funny to me. I think Batman was the only good thing about this movie. And I mean, Michael Keaton was wasted. I don't think they wanted to waste him and put him out there, but I think with all of that Ezra Miller shit going on, they kind of had to. If we would have seen the house where this guy was at, and we didn't know that he was the Batman that was going to show up, we would have been that would have been the saving grace of the movie. Yeah. Give me 1 second, fellas. Let me use the potty right quick.
All right.
Think about this. You put Ben Affleck in the trailer, and you sit there and be like, "Yo, do you have a Batman here in this universe?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, he used to be around here." And we're like, "Well, all right, so this is Ben Affleck's last turn as Batman." Then they go up to the house, and then we're like, "Oh shit, that's Michael Keaton. That's not fucking Ben, that's Michael." That alone bumps the movie up.
It would have never saved anything.
Here's a lot. Just the babies was a start. That was just this is how this movie's gonna be. Yo, the fact they didn't even hide that it's dolls. That's where it was like.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ray, because I know you've seen it. You've probably seen it more than once.
No, I gave it the one, and I was.
Did he not take?
I wasted my money on
like this, and like spin them around, right?
He legit could have broken their necks if those were babies.
But do you realize? I don't know if people realize that the whole purpose of him in that Speed Force zone is he is moving slow, but what he's doing is not. So he essentially just took two babies and wow.
Yes.
He also, with all the force, threw one into a hot microwave. Because he just did a burrito and then baby that baby should have been dead.
That was so stupid.
You didn't say shit.
And that's another thing. I didn't find that fucking funny.
I didn't find it funny at all.
No, I was like,
you made a burrito.
Stupid. The baby was stupid, and then the cameos. Although I did enjoy Batman, but Wonder Woman and Batman, that was, you can't tell me otherwise. That was contractual agreements. I think they signed shit to be in that movie.
Yo,
they give them the dumbest role possible.
They probably shot those scenes first.
Way
4
back.
years ago when that movie came out.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then it's like watching that movie, and then because I hadn't watched the Flashpoint Paradox for a bit before watching that movie, but watching that movie and then going back to Flashpoint, like, bro. And the Supergirl thing was cool. I like Supergirl, and shout out to the fact that she's a Latina. Shout out, man. I mean, that's cool, but like, just give me Flashpoint Paradox. You could have just given me the exact same thing. Like, this is a new universe. Like, we didn't have to do anything else. Is Toe frozen? Oh, God, you just pissed. You just pissed. Yeah, you're just thinking about how horrible this shit was.
Because I'm also remembering, like, I don't know about y'all, but I seen this Supergirl kill Zod. And then magically he just fucking kills her because she's distracted by the Flash.
Because of
I'm like, wait a minute. She killed him.
Yo.
And now 47 different times you're just watching her die. It's like, yo, at what point do you turn around and say, you know what? This ain't working.
Yeah, I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that.
To that point,
I hear you on that.
We watched an animated What If, and it was able to get us to the point where we're like, yo, Doc, you got to stop, bro.
Yeah.
You're just killing Christine over and over and over different ways. You got to stop. Yeah. At no point in here was that the case.
And there was no time
ghost. And they tried it, but...
And the time ghost. Because I remember when you fuck with time, they actually come and they go to grab you because you're not supposed to be fucking with time.
Yeah.
Where was this at?
The only thing that I did enjoy was Bruce Wayne's Michael Keaton, his explanation of the multiverse with the spaghetti. Because like, look at these strands of time. They're all moving forward. But sometimes they turn and there you have these nexus points and blah blah blah. But once you fuck all of that up, you just have pasta. I was like, I like the way you explained that, but
that was the best scene
to me. That was It was. It really didn't get any better than that to me. And it's like I'll tell you this much. Again, and this was the point I was trying to make before I went to the bathroom. Like, unfortunately, we were spoiled with the Michael Keaton thing. I think the plan all along. I mean, if DC is watching Marvel the way that we all know they are, Michael Keaton was supposed to be a secret. But because of all of the Ezra Miller shit and everything that's going on, I think it needed more hype. But imagine we would have seen that scene where Ezra's like, "Did you just say Batman?" We're all like, "Whoa." He's like, "Batman's alive in this universe?" Like, yeah, Batman's alive in this universe. And then we would have gone back and it's Keaton?
Yeah.
That would have been, we would have at least had that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said when you got up.
You did? We couldn't get that. Unfortunately, because the movie just needed so much help because of, and I'm pretty sure all the Ezra Miller shit and just the current state of DC and superhero movies as a whole. Like, people just really don't care anymore. They just don't.
Yeah. Let me get your opinion on this, because I know we want to talk about Loki episode 2, but you haven't seen it, so we want to get you involved, man. Did you see Blue Beetle? Because you missed out on the review for that. And judging by that, you either didn't or you didn't like it.
I saw Blue Beetle.
Okay.
Wait, no. Hold on a second. I did not see Blue Beetle. I put on Blue Beetle, and George Lopez is a little cringe. And I heard La Chona playing, and I was like, I get it, you're Mexican. I'm gonna need to watch this at another time. I wasn't in the state of that.
Okay.
I heard Chona, and I was like, I get it, you're Mexican, but Chona's for the memes. You're doing Chona for the memes. You're not doing it because of Mexican culture. You're doing Chona because of the memes. And I turned it off. But can I tell you, I'm gonna tell you something right now. The only reason I turned it off is because I was watching it through one of those
sites.
Yeah, and the internet, the Explorer on the PS5 is horrid. Yeah. And it looked really bad and small. So I'm waiting for a better copy. But I'm not gonna lie, Chona really pissed me off. And then I turned it off. But the vibes were good until Chona. Yeah.
Well,
especially him having to get a job and going through it. That was very funny.
Apparently, they had a lot of like Spanish cameos in it, like people from the soap operas, from the Mexican movies and all. There's a lot of
which is cool.
Yeah.
But the Chona shit turned me off. But I'm not rating Blue Beetle just yet. I gotta watch the whole thing in a different atmosphere. So guys, listen, and it's funny because I watched it here. Yeah. So I started watching it here. I still gotta get the equilibrium down here. I still gotta set some stuff up. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, it's been a rough couple weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I will watch Blue Beetle, and I've heard great things, and I'm expecting great things. And shout out to Zolo. It sucks that he won't be coming back, but I'm gonna give it a good watch.
He's staying.
No, didn't this guy just confirm that Zolo isn't coming back? Yeah, they made a list. James Gunn made a list of the people that aren't coming back.
I gotta look that up because the last I heard, the movie isn't canon, but he's still.
Oh, okay. So, I could have sworn I saw that on Instagram. Maybe I'm wrong. Actors James Gunn is not bringing back.
I was gonna say, damn, like,
dude, why would you get rid of him?
James Gunn isn't recasting Peacemaker. He's not recasting Homegirl, the black lady from Suicide Squad.
So he's not recasting. So Amanda Waller staying, Peacemaker staying.
Yeah, but wait, no, sorry. He's not bringing them back. Okay, I read that wrong. He's not recasting them. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay,
so that's good. Okay,
he's staying. The movie might not be canon.
The
but
movie, yes.
Okay,
good.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, but that was the best DC movie I've seen
In a minute.
since maybe The Dark Knight.
I'm gonna tell you this, Cavs, because it's in the review. You know how I say Shang-Chi jumped up to either my favorite or my second favorite comic book movie.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle has now jumped up past Shang-Chi, and Blue Beetle is in that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But
I gotta get back to like really watching.
I will tell you this though, to be fair.
George Lopez pisses me off.
I don't got a problem with him, so he didn't piss me off.
He's cringe, bro.
But I connected to this movie on a personal level different than anything else.
I mean, there's a lot of family stuff on there, you know,
but not even more so than the family, like we were saying in the review. Most of the shit that Jaime goes through it's me.
Yeah.
The only one who left, came back, younger sibling, like worked with them, then got me the job. Like there's a lot of similarities that I personally bring.
Cool. No. More, so. I gotta give it a legit watch. That I gotta give a legit watch. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, excuse me. There was still so much boxes here too. Like, I hadn't even moved. I hadn't redone. Yo, this room was like totally different. There was no space. There was no Ving Rhames in here. There was no feng shui. And I had to do all of this to get some space for like activities. You look, all of this space, none of that was there. So it was a little cluttered in here. And I've
where's
only
your
been
bunk
here.
bed if you want more activity space?
Bro, I want the bunk bed up top, but the fan, I have the seating's kind of short here. Seating fan will prevent that. But those bunk beds, like the bed is on top, and then down there you can just put like a desk or something. Really cool. And there's like a humongous TV in this room right here. It's like 55 inches. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yo,
but I'm gonna sit down and watch it.
I don't look like there's 55 inches of wall to put that TV.
Bruh, shit is huge. It's huge here. But I'm gonna give it a good watch. It deserves a good watch. But I just kind of going through some stuff.
So one more question before we get into episode 2 or another subject. I'm gonna bring it back to Loki. Is Loki going to save Kang?
What do you mean?
Because
like redeem the character or save him in the show?
Oh, okay.
No, redeem the character, because after Ant-Man, everybody's giving Kang a lot of shit because he got beat up by ants.
Well, they're giving the narrative of him being beat up by ants a problem, but everyone still loved Jonathan Majors like Kang.
Yeah, not the actor, just the.
I mean, even Kang as a whole.
Is this gonna save Kang for the Kang dynasty? Like, we're gonna look at him like, okay, no, this nigga might be a bigger threat than Thanos.
Well, that has nothing to do with Loki. I think it has something to do with whoever he's gonna take out. He needs a body. He needs a big body. He needs to kill Sylvie or Owen Wilson. I forget his name again.
Morbius,
yeah.
You know,
the only name I remember.
Mobius, not
Mobius.
And let's see what happens with
I just have a Spanish accent.
Let's see what happens with Renslayer. Maybe he could take out Renslayer because obviously she's gonna come back. Let's see what happens. You know, he needs a body. We all wanted him to catch a body last time.
Yo, what if
we thought it was gonna be it?
What if the body is Loki himself?
What if the body's Loki himself? Yeah.
Not again. Can Loki stop being the one that's like, how do we show this is a bad motherfucker? Kill Loki.
Yeah. Well, that's
destined to lose.
Literally, Loki. That's what Loki does. Loki loses, revives, and then does the whole shit again. But
eventually, he's not going to come back.
So technically, this Loki's dead. But this is the different version of him from when they went back. So killing this Loki, in a way, sounds less meaningful, but it also might hurt because you take this Loki out, you take Loki out, it's done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's done. Like, there is
I don't think Loki the show itself is gonna do it. We need to see Kang being menacing. That's the one thing. When Loki first came and hit the scene, my man's was, bro, one of the craziest scenes in Avengers 1 is how he fucking grabbed homie's eye with that shit is
In
crazy.
Yeah.
That scene is nuts. That scene is so unhinged. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then we have Thanos. The first time we really got introduced to Thanos, he killed Loki. You know what I'm saying? It would be poetic for Kang to kill. We need like a villain needs to be killing motherfuckers and be menacing. Look at the I was gonna say the Absolute, which is from Baldur's Gate 3, but the
Eternals,
the high
evolutionary
from man, I'm really out of the game, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
All good. It's all
I'm really
good,
out of
bro.
the game. So I feel like Shannon Sharp, and he kept calling Stephen A. Skip after he went to the new show. But yeah, like high evolutionary, just menacing, you know. So Loki needs, Kang needs a body.
He might
ASAP.
He might not need a body. He just might need to play it in a way where you're like, yo,
this guy's nuts.
I would say more so he's so far ahead of everybody.
Or
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
To outplan him, outthink him, outmove. Every time you think you got him down, he's already 6 ways. He's already got 6 ways to get out of the shit.
We need more Marvel characters to lose. We need more losing.
Well, we're in the transition phase where all those older characters can lose.
Yeah, it's time to lose. And it's funny because I know we give shit to Ant-Man, but that's the one saving grace for me about Ant-Man. Something's wrong. Like, you know, Ant-Man feels that something's going on. So technically he didn't win. He's enjoying whatever's happening, but he's questioning whether he won or not.
He's the first one to actually question.
He's like, yo, something's going on here. So that kind of mystery and intrigue or the questioning. Like, yo, when the trailers for Endgame, you hear Steve say it all the time. We lost.
Yeah.
That's such a those 2 words from fucking Captain America to hear we lost is crazy. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's time to start making these villains like villains. Like, yo, fuck it. Yo, I need more of these Marvel characters to lose. Yo.
And can they accomplish that in this show?
I'm hoping. Yeah, let's Loki or Sylvie people need to start losing. Yo, Daredevil. The first time we were introduced to Daredevil, he was already Daredevil. And what did we see in those first 2 episodes? Him getting ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
And having to be fucking brought back by Claire.
Yeah.
These people need to start losing again. We're getting too used to winning.
I feel like we're going to lose Sylvie in this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the biggest way. You kill off a character like that. But then that hurts Loki the most.
Yeah.
Outside of just killing the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Killing Sylvie, just that leads you to
something. That might hurt Loki more.
That's what I'm saying.
Losing a version of himself.
And you still kill a Loki.
And you still kill a Loki.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go,
Can
right?
we just take a second to acknowledge how weird Loki and Sylvie's dynamic is?
That's so weird.
Yeah,
because I don't give a shit that she's the female and he's the guy. They're the same person.
I would never be interested in a multiverse female Cabs.
It's like,
what if she wanted to play Baldur's Gate with you?
I mean, we could. As a sibling, sure. That's a sibling. That isn't. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is it?
That isn't romance. That is a sibling.
Yo, I'll tell you right now. You show me multiversal versions of myself, and my reaction is gonna be, I am Yula. I am. I will turn into Jet Li from the One. This will be Highlander. There can only be one of us, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so weird. It's been weird. It's always been
just
weird.
Like,
you know what?
Just wait till you watch episode 2.
But you know what the crazy shit is? Like, I don't want to give nothing away for you, but we kind of already got that in episode 2.
Really?
No one dies, but we already got that. We lost shit, but it's not even like from Kang.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Somebody lost.
They haven't even introduced Kang yet. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I did read up on that.
You know,
we haven't even seen Timely at all.
No.
Okay.
But I mean,
see what I'm saying?
The next movie,
Time's ticking. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the next movie is Marvels. But that movie was made before Secret Invasion, but it's supposed to come out after Miss Marvel, and it's in between.
Can I give you a hot take?
And Guardians of the Galaxy, but it takes place in Avengers 1, right?
Can I give you a hot take?
Yeah.
I think that movie's gonna be good.
So do I.
And it's not overexcitement or anything like that. I think that the expectations are so low that people are gonna come out, hey, that movie was good.
Can I give you an even hotter take?
I think Kamala Khan is gonna steal the fucking show.
100%.
I think the hottest take I can give is we're gonna come out of that movie going,
this is better than Guardians 3.
That was mid. When nobody's gonna say it's bad, nobody's gonna say it's good. It's gonna be mid, and we're gonna come out going, they wasted Miss Marvel.
Jeez.
That's my hot take.
But that's not the hot take though. But that's what it can't be the hot take.
Consensus.
That's what people are expecting. I'm the hot take.
This movie to be bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying the movie's gonna be okay.
Nowadays, mid is bad. I'm saying it's actually gonna be a good movie.
All right, so let me put it to you this way. My hot take, and so far I've been
and honestly I'm just betting the odds, really.
No, yeah. So far I've been batting a good batting average with my pie in the sky theories.
Yes, you have.
Based off of the original trailer, was that dynamic between the three girls, because I forgot what's her name. Spectre, right?
Spectrum or some shit.
Spectrum. Yeah, what's her government name in this? Because they don't call her Spectrum.
It's Monica
Rambeau.
Yeah.
Rambeau, Miss Marvel, and Captain Marvel. It looked like this was gonna be just them trying to figure out what's going on with their powers and some other shit and a lot of comedy shit. Then I see a part, because I didn't watch the whole trailer. I see a part of the second trailer, and this looks like a completely different movie. So now I'm sitting here going, two things can happen. This movie is gonna suck because it's not what they promised us, or this is gonna be an Avengers level fucking movie that we don't know about.
I think expectations are so low that it might surprise some people.
Because the thing is, they're in a different world. They're asking Captain Marvel to save them. She's going through this shit. So now she got a 3-person team. I think this is gonna be one of those things where something is going to happen here that's gonna lead to that whole fucking, not Kang Dynasty, the shit after that.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Or yeah, like something crazy is gonna happen. Pie in the sky. The collector's gonna start collecting niggas, or Dr. Doom is gonna show up and I was here the whole time.
Is this the movie that Dr. Doom shows up in?
Yeah, I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking this is gonna be the movie that's gonna have people go, yo, you gotta fucking watch this. This is Yoda fought fucking Dooku, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. That's my hot take.
Dr. Doom showing up. That's not pie in the sky. You created a completely new dessert and put it in another galaxy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not anticipating this. But from the Sherlock Holmes in me is either something huge is gonna happen, or this is going to be a catastrophic failure.
And I think even if it is a good movie, this is some of the most, Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel are probably the two most hated characters in the MCU. So
Captain Marvel, okay. What Miss Marvel?
I don't know. People just don't like Miss Marvel. They just, I don't know.
Ray, what's your hot take, man?
Yeah, what's your hot take? Baby,
I'm kind of with Cabs a little bit. That it's I feel like it's gonna be an okay movie here. It's gonna be something where we're going in with nothing,
and
just it's gonna, because I'm still gonna watch it. That's my thing. I'm still gonna go watch it that first week because it's like even if it's bad, you gotta watch.
Like
it.
I'm not gonna watch it for the review of this in the podcast. I'm gonna watch it because I'm gonna watch it. Like Marvel, Marvel still has me in that stranglehold, and the only reason I haven't been able to watch Loki 2 is because I'm gonna watch it on Thursday, you know, with the shorty, and you know we're gonna do like a whole thing of it. But I'm still enjoying these things. I just watched Quantum Mania again. Like I still be rewatching these shits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna enjoy these movies. I'm smart enough to tell you that, you know, press the panic button. There's some things we can work on for sure. I'm not blind, but I'm gonna watch this for myself. And I think the Marvel movies that we go into with low expectations is the ones that, you know, look even Flashpoint, and I know that's not Marvel, but Flashpoint had high expectations. Like if you would have gone in there with low expectations, you would have still disliked it, but you wouldn't have been so offended by it.
Motherfucking Tom Cruise said it was one of the best movies he seen. like yo, after watching that, I was like, yo, Tom. I don't think Scientology is the problem, Tom. Something happened to you.
Nah, he must have showed him a different movie.
CTE, bro, got concussions. From
all the stuff he do on Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible fucked him up.
And bro, he's been hurt on Mission Impossible plenty times. I could guarantee you throughout his Mission Impossible stint, which has been over 15 years, I'm pretty sure there's been a couple concussions. So even longer. There's been a couple of concussions.
He got fucked up in Collateral too,
there's been a couple concussions there for sure.
Like with Flash, I had no expectation of it. I was like, Michael Keaton is saving this movie, and then when he didn't, I was like, this movie is just there's no saving grace.
Just going, it was just did you see? Flashpoint being bad is the Nexus point. That's hilarious.
It was just like, no,
that's so funny. That's so
pretty
soon in every universe it's just gonna be bad. That's so funny.
It's gonna be a bad movie.
I'm gonna be sitting here and Toad's gonna have to walk in the room and stop me, and I'm gonna be yelling, "No more bad movies!" You're like, you gotta let it go. Like, no, you gotta save every movie.
Flash being a bad movie, being a Nexus point, that's so fucking funny. That's so hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna step right quick. You guys could go into episode 2 for a bit, and I'll be back in like 10.
All right.
Maybe even quicker than that. I'll just be on mute.
All right.
So, what do you guys think of episode 2 of Loki?
I guess this is one way to be like, we're wiping everything. Like, just here we go. Like shit.
Because they took out all those branches, right?
Everything. Most of it.
It looked like there was only like strands of 4 or 5 left.
But that's the thing. What they showed, I feel like it was fading though. So did they leave anything, or is it everything?
It looked like everything was gone.
Well, Sylvie seems to think that her line is still there because she left.
I don't think it is. I feel like what she went to was even something different at that point. But I don't know.
I have one. This episode was confusing for me because Toe can tell you.
Yeah.
I have one big question.
Okay.
Well, 2 now. My question during the show is, why is everybody so concerned? They're killing millions of people. No, everybody's still alive on the main timeline.
But they're still realizing
variant versions.
That's still killing someone though. On that timeline, that's still a person. I think now they're finally realizing
if you stepped outside of this reality,
right?
And you saw that there's another reality where I'm not doing the podcast today. I'm playing Lords of the Fallen. And you go and you kill the dude who's playing Lords of the Fallen right now.
Yeah. I'm
still doing this podcast. Like the main me is still continuing. You didn't wipe out. Like there's nobody, to my knowledge, There's nobody on that branch timeline that was born specifically on that branch timeline.
Yeah, I think that they've tried to make clear.
The way he described it is every decision that happens branches off.
Yeah, but I feel like they still started to like that was the empathy they're showing is like we're killing people there. They're seeing that it is for that timeline that is a person. Even though the main person is on this one timeline.
My question is, if they're pruning the timelines, doesn't that just go to the end of time where Loki and Morbius went?
Yeah, but see that's another thing that got me is they don't know that. Loki should know that. They don't know that. But we know that.
Yeah.
And the second thing that got me confused is so the whole multiverse saga just ended.
Yep.
There's no more like Doctor Strange 3 doesn't happen unless it's a prequel to Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just erased the fucking the incursion. Any and all incursions that were gonna happen are now gone. The timelines are gone.
Yeah, because there's only one. Yeah, there's only one.
There's only one main timeline now. No more shit branching off and because remember,
Wait, hold on, wait.
Charlize Theron got Doctor Strange.
Wait a minute. Now, here's what's confusing. Are these timelines just branches of the main timeline setting off different timelines where there's still a multiverse?
So the way I understood it is there's the sacred timeline.
Okay.
Right? This is from He Who Remains.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you deviate from what he did, it creates a branch timeline. So they cut that deviation. So that deviation's gone, but the main timeline still remains. Incursions happen according to Mr. Fantastic, the smartest fucking man in the world, when two branches start to intersect.
Gotcha.
And at that point, that's the incursion.
Okay.
So if you fuck with a time, if you fuck with one of the multiverses and one of the other ones, and they start crossing, now you got a fucking multiversal event or an incursion.
Yeah.
But if they pruned all those fucking lines,
then all that's gone.
All that, yeah. We just stopped Kang Dynasty right in that episode. Which again is why I say, why are they so worried about pruning all those timelines? They've been doing it without fucking a care.
So
for how long now?
You know what's funny? I just looked it up. A multiverse and an alternate timeline basically share the same concept.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would have ended the multiverse of madness.
Yeah, like in season 1, how many people did they fucking prune with that stick?
Yeah.
And they didn't give a shit.
Well,
and
I think it's because now
it's the fucking
now that they're actually thinking about so we were taking from timeline just like that, like from those branches.
Yeah. So hold on. Now here's the thing though.
Yeah.
If those Kangs were still alive when the TVA was around, they had to figure a way to stay out of time, so they don't get branched from those timelines. So now are they coming to take over the sacred timeline because the one who's left is dead?
That's
that's what he said. Like. That's what he said, that if he was killed, they're gonna come. So they are coming.
Because we're gonna run into a problem where either they just stopped everything that was supposed to happen, or what they stopped or the branches that they pruned had nothing to do with the movies that are coming after it, and now all these Victor Timely and whoever else is gonna set off now the events that happened. So what Mr. Fantastic was talking about in Multiverse of Madness hadn't happened yet, and what we saw at the end of Doctor Strange 3 hasn't happened yet in terms of the show Loki.
Gotcha. Which I kind of hope that's what they do, because if not, it's like, so all this just makes no sense at this point.
Yeah.
So I hope that's what they start to set off, because it's like, wait, so where do we go from here? Because you just wiped everything. Like my thing is they have to be, because they, like, even the ending shot with Sylvie with He Who Remains, the what's that called? Jesus.
That little gadget shit.
Yeah, the gadget thing she had. That's like, even her having that has to branch something off. Because it's like, wait, you kept that. You're not supposed to have that. So there's something there. Like, I hope this is what we start to see, like little things that's like, oh, okay, so this branches that out now and just creates a whole bunch of shit. So
yeah, I don't know where they expect to go after this.
Yeah, I think they gotta do. Episode 3 has to do a hell of a job explaining what the fuck just happened. Otherwise, we're gonna run the risk of you fired before we put the target up. Now you have no ammo and we got a target in front of us.
Yeah.
But other than that, the one thing I will say I liked the most out of this episode is when they asked Morbius, like, "Yo, don't you want to know what your life would have been?" And he was like, "No." And they, why? It's like, because what if it was good?
I think that was the most genuine we got to see. Like, Mobius finally had that moment of, like, he didn't think about anything else. Or probably he did, but when he was wiped. But this was that one moment of just, like, everything came, like, what if there is something better? Like, and that's one of those that's like, damn. Like, this dude's just like, come on, man, don't ruin this. I got the acting, I got all.
I mean, shit.
Oh.
Which, by the way, that's an actual Marvel character. That's a super, super obscure character that they put in. So that guy actually is. So the Zaniac.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, in the show, it was just a movie he did. But in
that's
reality,
his actual.
That character is the Zaniac.
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of shit with him.
What the fuck is a Zaniac? Is he a werewolf?
No, I don't. It's so obscure. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I had to look it up, and I still don't remember what the fuck it was. All I know is that they just did some weird version of that shit.
Gotcha. Well, whatever he is, his powers do not include speed, because my dude, legit, Loki could have caught him at any point, but they're like, let's make it a little longer for this. Also, did I miss something, or when did Loki just be able to he had his power fully there again? Did I miss something?
He doesn't have his power in the TVA.
Okay, that's what
when they get outside of the TVA, he has his powers.
Yeah, and he did learn how to enhance his illusions from the classic Loki.
Okay, got you. I was like, wait.
It wasn't on screen, but they.
Because remember, even in the TVA, the Infinity Stones didn't work.
Gotcha. Because I was like, wait, so he just where did that? Okay, I was wondering. I was like, did I miss something? Because I don't remember him he was okay. The illusion part I knew. I remember part.
The Zaniac is a cluster of weird fucking demon shit that it's a swarm of vermin that they resemble rats and insects and shit, but they're demons and they possess people. And in the comics, they possess Brad Wolf, who was he's actually a fucking horror movie actor. Let's see, they can possess people, and they have advanced longevity.
Okay.
So instead of making this dude possessed by a demonic rat, they just like, here, he's a movie star. That's the movie you made. I bet you if you watch that movie, in the movie he gets possessed by a fucking demon rat.
That's probably why. That's why he threw out the. Oh, that movie was scary. It's like no, it's not a horror movie. It's advanced
thriller.
It's advanced thriller. It's like just say a horror movie. The fuck? But okay, yeah. Because I heard someone else's conversation about it, and I was like, so the Zaniac is a character. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but I think that's the best way to pull in weird characters like that.
Yeah.
Like how Jessica Jones did at Weezer, or is it the Wizard?
Yeah,
Where he's just as fast as a fucking weasel or some shit.
Hey, it at least if it makes sense, then do it. Whatever you need to do to bring in just fucking little abstract characters here and there.
So, what'd you think of the torture scene?
That was great. Loki fucking like, oh, whoa, I just made it smaller. Whoops. Just the fact that he's like, your plan worked. It's like, that was bullshit. You did not plan this out. It was like, he did not think this whole thing through. This was fucking Loki's like, nope. Time to do it my way.
And what's the deal with why? If you were gonna tell him where Sylvie was, and you made the deal for him to put you back as being an actor, why wouldn't you tell him the whole fucking thing?
Yeah, it's like, wait, you could have saved all this because now the thing is, if you would have gone back and they wiped your shit, you're dying either way. So why would you want to go back to just like?
That just reminded me to answer your question. So there are still some branches left because remember they were able to destroy some of those fucking bombs.
Okay.
So not all the time bombs went out. I think she literally said, just whatever we have, blow it.
Okay. Because on that imagery, it looked like they were fading. So it doesn't look like they left anything, but I would assume at least there's a few. So
yeah, that TV, it looked like there was like 4 or 5 strands that were just fading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that TV doesn't denote, like the fading in that TV isn't that branch is disappearing. I think it's remember those branches, if they reach the red line, then everything gets fucked up.
Oh, okay.
It's like the threat level was calming down.
Gotcha. Because that's what I think but that's also probably what they wanted to show, like to show a fading, like, oh, these are what the people are dying and this and that, like just to add more drama to the fucking scene already. Like, but okay. Because I would assume like they have to leave a way of like, no, this is how that happens and this. Because if not, it's like, again, it's like you just wiped everything out. So where do we go here Marvel-wise? Like, it's all done. Like, this.
I'm gonna answer a criticism that I just had in my head that nobody here has brought up, but I know somebody will bring up if they're listening to me, because I did say, there should be nobody who's born on the branch timeline that doesn't exist. Technically, if I'm here in this universe and I branch off, but here in the sacred timeline I had no kids, but in the branch I do, then those kids would have been born outside of this realm and had a life.
Yeah.
But according to the rules, they shouldn't have existed in the first place. So again, I still go back to my everybody's so, oh my god, about
it. Well, see, now this is the thing with Sylvie is it's free will. You're giving people free will to make the choice to do something that's not written by the one who's left.
Yeah, but if anybody knows theology and real world shit, there ain't no fucking free will.
I hear you.
But it's already predestined for you, or you have to live in such a way that you make it to heaven, which then again takes away your fucking free will, because there's only one right way to do it.
It's hard to connect with that because it happened so early in the season, but also we didn't connect with a timeline. Yeah. Like let's say they would have pruned a timeline and it was Tom Holland Spider-Man or Jerry Maguire Spider-Man timeline. Like they would, you know what I'm saying? Like if they would have shown something, or like from one of the movies, like the little boy from Captain America. I mean, from Iron Man.
Yeah.
His timeline got fucked up. Something where it's like, oh shit, we killed so many. He's like, no, you just erased a section of what we seen.
Yo,
you know,
the hand in the middle of the ocean disappears, and I was like, that's why nobody talks about it. It wasn't in our time.
There you go. Finally, they did something, and people would have been cheering like, yes, this bitch needed to erase the Eternals.
I feel like they'll have to do that eventually in a movie. Like we see it happen in real time of like just starts fading, like truly fading. Like, wait, what?
But that's the incursion events. That's what they're gonna.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's see how that works out. But
yeah, now it's confusing because the timelines in the multiverse, because they treat them as two different things.
Yeah.
Because the multiverse isn't Wanda, the same Wanda that just made a different decision. That Wanda lives in a different universe. Yeah. But the timelines are you fucking became a variant. Like Loki isn't from a different universe. He's from the main timeline. He just took the space stone and went somewhere else. Is like that wasn't supposed to happen. So now you're a variant. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's confusing, because it's like, wait a minute. Did you just wipe out all the variants, or did you wipe out the multiverse? Like, now we need some clarification on what's going on here. Because how are they gonna get to Victor Timely now?
Yeah. Can you guess why I'm smiling, Vin?
Because we made this argument before.
Because what you just described is exactly what Gamora is. Not from a different universe. A variant of the same.
I never said she.
Timeline.
No, but she's a different version of Gamora, though.
Yeah, that we understood.
That Cabs come back. But Cabs.
No, there's not gonna be an argument. I'm just smiling because how.
No, because I'm trying to figure out what.
You got to the same conclusion.
No, well, first off, they went back in time, so that I'm trying to remember what my argument for Gamora was. That's why I'm.
We're good. We got there. We settled that. I'm just.
The point was made. It's all.
No, but your argument right now, your statement that you just made is 110% correct.
So yeah. So now, what's the multiverse and what's the fucking different timeline?
Yeah.
Because there's no. Because in the multiverse that they went to, where they had the Illuminati, we didn't have fucking Reed Richards in 616 in our multiverse in the main timeline. We didn't have a Fantastic Four. So what's going on here now?
Well,
like, is that timeline one where they went into space and turned into fucking Fantastic Four, or is this a different universe now? You see what I'm saying? Because it does look like the main timeline has a lot. It's a thick ass shit that it could be that main timeline is the multiverse's main timeline, and then it's just the multiverse is shooting out different timelines now because it's not under control. So instead of having hundreds of timelines branch off the main timeline, you have thousands branching off 1,000 different universes.
But now that's confusing, because now that means He Who Remains has to now that's even more confusing, because now he has to run thousands upon thousands upon thousands of universes and then make sure.
And it still wouldn't settle the score for the multiverse, multiversal war, because if you have a multiverse, why would you branch off the extra timelines from the multiverse? But because you would essentially kill off the multiverse to kill all the other things.
Because your sacred timeline has now. Your sacred timeline already has places where, well, you run this universe, I run this universe, he runs that universe, and as long as we all stay in this little fucking line, you do whatever the fuck you want. and anybody who deviates from our collective plan, I wipe it. Then there is no fucking necessity for war.
Yeah, so now it's even more confusing. Now I sit here and go, does this save Kang? Like, all right, here goes Cabs' argument. We got rid of the time jumping. We got rid of what happened. How come Morbius didn't know who Loki was at the end of the last episode? And now we got rid of Sylvie and her shit. I think episode 3 and on is where we talk about Kang and the actual multiverse. So now knowing that, does this save Kang's whole storyline? Because essentially what we just did was kill off anything that really related to Kang.
I don't think Kang needs saving. I think we just need to understand that the versions we've seen is not we haven't seen the big bad yet.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna wait? Because we're impatient and people are already. I'm done with this. Too many Marvel movies. There's too many this, and we had 3 movies with Kang or 3 iterations with Kang in it, and not one of them has even shown a glimpse of there might be something better out there. They just keep saying it. It's like,
well, at the end of Ant-Man, don't we see like
council?
Yeah, so I feel like that's the tease of like, oh fuck, like it's about to get worse. Like Ant-Man fucked up. Like we thought Sylvie killing He Who Remains fucks things up. Ant-Man killing, because I still feel like that dude isn't dead.
Yeah, he got trapped in the fucking timeline.
But he'll be able to make it out eventually.
Yeah.
But him.
Yeah, but I mean,
killing,
are we worried about that one?
No, but it's just that's the tease of it. Like, oh, you kill one of them, it just makes it worse because now it's like now they come with a purpose because you're infuriating them worse now.
You're almost. I would say if you can kill one of them, you're weeding out the weak ones.
Yeah.
Unless, like what you said, Cap, the Council of Kangs are all running their own timeline in the multiverse because that's the agreement. And when one of them dies, they're sitting there going, no. We gotta fucking go end this because they're gonna fuck with the multiverse now. And we gotta control the multiverse. They're like the police of the multiverse. Well, so maybe if you kill me, something worse is gonna happen because now you got the wrath of all the Kangs coming at you.
Well, that's literally what he said. Pharaoh, the Pharaoh one, not the Pharaoh one. Was it the Pharaoh
Cyborg?
One? No, I think it was the Pharaoh one, the bluish looking one.
Yeah, the one that's like.
That's literally what he said. Is like these motherfuckers are fucking with the multiverse now.
Yeah.
So it's only getting more confusing, and Cabs brought it up with watching Ant-Man. It's like, oh, Ant-Man is the first one to realize, oh, something's wrong. I don't think I won fully, and we're not gonna get that addressed in this next movie, nor in Captain America 4. And when are we gonna get this addressed?
Are we done with episode 2 so we can bring Cabs back, or is that?
Yeah.
Because this does seem like a conversation he could be a part of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what gets addressed with Ms. Marvel? Is this just gonna be a basic movie, or do we finally get to see someone talk to the Celestials, or like? What is that gonna be the fucking secret invasion shit or secret wars that?
I think that's the only thing they should be setting up is Secret Wars, huh?
To be completely honest with you, I think they just did a fucking movie, and it would have tied into Secret Invasion, but because they had to switch it around, and I'm pretty sure they did reshoots and shit. I think now it ties into nothing, and now it's just a self-contained, hey, we're furthering these 3 characters so that when you see them again, you could see the progression of from where they started to where they are now next time we see them.
So positioning wise, it's basically just like Black Widow was. That's like, well, this isn't what we thought this was gonna come out, but we still got to put it out anyway
because it literally can't make any comment on the ending of Ant-Man Quantumania.
Yeah,
because she has nothing to do with Earth. She has no idea this happened, and the story is not going to revolve around Scott coming back weird because this is happening before Scott went in because Miss Marvel happened before Quantumania.
I was going to say timeline wise, where are we in this movie?
It's a few weeks after or right as Miss Marvel left. Her end credit for her show.
Okay.
Then this literally can't address Secret Invasion because it already happened for us.
Yeah.
Unless you go back and then tell us, should we already know? Or it's gonna be weird. Like, how the fuck did you get? How did Fury go from this? What do you call it? This dude, whoever he is in this movie, to the downtrodden, he's got a limp, he's fucking depressed, all this bullshit in Secret War or Secret Invasion.
So this kind of has to be happening before, right? Maybe this is the movie that fucks him up. This is why he's fucking old man Fury for Secret Invasion.
Just bring Wanda back. Fuck it.
It could, but they need to just stick with the fucking we're no longer in a pandemic. We need to stick with the fucking timeline. If you tell us the movie's gonna come out here before the show, put the fucking movie up before the show.
Yeah.
Stop rearranging shit and fucking up your own continuity.
It might have made the show a little bit more tolerable for Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
You might have been able to connect with him. Oh, this shit happened in the Marvels, so that's why he's acting like this shit here. Because we was watching like, who the fuck is this? You heard me. I was like, I think fucking Samuel Jackson is one of the fucking Kree.
The Skrull, yeah.
See, he's a Kree and a Skrull. He's a Skree.
Yeah, it's fucking weird what they're doing, man.
But I still think that because did they do rewrites? They did reshoots or they just delayed it?
I think they also did reshoots because once they knew it wasn't gonna come out before Secret Invasion, I think they went back and you have to. Because you can't put a movie out and have it allude to shit that already happened unless you're gonna be like, well, this is a prequel movie now.
Yeah, but so it could be that they rewrote it where Samuel L. Jackson is there in the beginning, he leaves to go do some other shit, and maybe returns at the end of this fucking movie where he does the invasion.
I don't think they have to, because if you look at how he is I mean, you haven't seen any of the new trailers, but if you look at how he leaves off Secret Invasion in a place where he feasibly it could be that same dude. He leaves off in a way better place than when he started. So
yeah, so maybe I guess we gotta. My thing is, again, even passing through the movie, what is the end credit gonna be? Because that has to be what sets up something. If anything,
Eternals 2.
The fuck out of it.
Yo,
Eternals 2. Loki Bigelow.
The end credit is gonna be Mahershala Ali coming on screen and going, "Guys, I swear to you, this movie's gonna get made, even if I have to kill everybody in fucking ball."
Sure, you want to do that, Mr. Snow?
At this point, just show us another sword. Just give us another sword for some reason.
The Godzilla sword is back.
Like, the film underwent a massive overhaul and reshoots.
All right, so guys, what we're talking about, we spoke about what was the difference between the multiverse and the timeline.
Yep.
And then we got into Miss Marvel again, how it's related, like when this shit is before Secret Invasion or after Secret Invasion, and Ray just asks what the end credit scene is gonna be. Which, did you guys know there was an end credit scene in the episode 1
Yes.
of Loki?
That's
And
why I
you
was
didn't
looking for
fucking
one.
tell us, Ray.
My bad. I was looking for one in episode 2. I was like, what happened? No. I thought there was supposed to be an end credit for each episode. I guess not.
End credit scenes in the shows is super random.
Yeah.
Some shows don't get any. Some shows get one at the end. Some shows get one after every episode. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I'm
multiverse.
so glad you found out about it, because had we not found out about it, we'd have been super lost at the start of episode 2.
Yeah, I'm like, when the fuck this happened? Wait a minute, we watching episode 3 or 2?
And that's what I did like about it, because it connects everything quick.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we just keep going.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so from what we surmise, the timeline and the multiverse are the same shit, but then it's the way they're treating it. It's like they're different things.
Because so there's the sacred timeline, which is timeline.
But so we have the question: is the Council of Kangs a bunch of Kangs just controlling their universe's timelines? And when you kill one,
I honestly thought that that's what happened, and because every time he travels, he leaves a version of himself, and then they take over their timeline, and they have a whole multiversal war.
What gets confusing is
it's all confusing.
Who remained said he was the last one.
Yeah, the one
who
remains. That's why he
was in charge of the sacred timeline.
Yeah, but then here we go with Sophie.
Sophie.
Yeah, God. Sylvie.
You're gonna get my ex-wife's name wrong?
My bad. Here we go with Sylvie. Once she killed them, then they all it's a crazy circle. Who knows anymore?
Yeah, because I was led to believe, like, yo, if you kill me, there's some bad shit coming. And then the Council of Kangs are there, and I'm sitting here going, okay, everyone is fighting the Council of Kangs, but now I just put two together. It's like, is this an agreement? Like, let's say all of us are controlling something, and if I die, you like, well, hold on, wait, we got to get control of that shit. So all of y'all gang up to get control of my shit because I'm dead now? Like, is that
what they're making it seem? I think that's the I think that's the point of it. Like, oh, you do that, they're gonna come get you now because you just fucked up their vision. So
and their plan of how they have everything going on.
So what's gonna happen? Scott Lang and Loki is gonna run down the middle of the street. Gang's coming for us! And Captain America's gonna pop up. I'm back from the dead, y'all. Kang.
No, that's how we get. That's how we get Deadpool apparently. Because fucking isn't Deadpool teased for this shit?
I guess so. Like, there's gonna be 50 fucking Kangs fighting the Avengers, and they're all gonna be like, "Yo, what's going on? Why are they fighting us?" Timeline shit. Don't worry about it.
Timeline shit, bro. Just clock in.
Got you. Where's Doctor Strange? Multiverse shit.
Yo.
Got you. Does he shoot webs out of his ass?
Clock in, bro.
Yeah.
Get in the car, loser. There's multiverse shit going on.
I want right now. I want a scene right now in Kang Dynasty where they go and grab a whole bunch of people, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" And somebody just holds a picture of Jonathan Major up and goes, "If you see any version of a guy who looks like this, hit him."
They all look the same.
It's not even a racial thing.
Gotta get him out of there. Gotta get this guy is not good.
Yo, you get a character from like the old school who's kind of like racist that Marvel's wants to forget, and then you have the scene where you just look at him and you're like, "This okay? Now whatever you want to do, go ahead."
Uncle Rock, no relate.
Man.
Yes, it's getting confusing out there, man.
It's just like they've tried to explain this, that it's like these two things sound the same. They might be the same, but we're gonna say they're not the same. It's like,
this is a Buick Skylog. and
but the friction,
you know?
dead on balls accurate.
It's like the difference between a sneaker and a tennis shoe.
Word.
No, they're the same shit, man.
There's gonna
Pontiac
be like
Tempest and the Buick Skyline.
like the next like D23. They're gonna be like, all right, so you know what is going on in the multiverse in the timeline. Kevin Feige's gonna be like, yo, bro, you tell me. They're just gonna be frustrated, like, yo, bro, you tell us. What do you think it is?
You know what I think is gonna happen? They're gonna do the Kang Dynasty, and they're just gonna press the button, and you're just gonna hear, and it's gonna start off with, "Hey, it's your local neighborhood Spider-Man over here, and I'm just making this video so you can understand the end of the world.
Yo.
Come on, let's go. We got multi timelines that is just running around rampant, and he's just swinging, and that's how they start the next phase.
No, you need the guy from Ant-Man.
Can I tell you how much I would love that? Can I tell you how much I would love that?
No, I think Ray's got it.
You need the guy from fucking Ant-Man. You need Luis to do
Luis,
it.
Yeah, or
just
Luis.
fucking give you the full breakdown.
Yo, before Secret Wars, you just have Luis like, yo, so I know shit's been confusing. Let me try.
Yo.
And he gets in the van. He's like, yo, I still got the van. And he's just like driving, just like looking at you. It's kind of like you're sitting in the passenger side with him while they're just driving you to Secret Wars.
He's just telling us everything. Like, yeah, so we had this, but Kang kills Sylvie though. But it's all right. But then,
yo, can I pitch an idea to y'all?
Please.
That is the Disney Plus shows.
Just Luis?
No. The characters that we fall in love with that have nothing to do with the stars, their stories. Like, think about it. If you watch a movie with him, like season 1 of his shit is between Scott Lang in fucking Civil War and Scott Lang in fucking Endgame. And you just see him just, damn, I gotta run this whole business, and it's not even superhero shit. He's just doing the security company, making money for him.
It's like just side quest.
Yeah, like yo, and it's just like yo, we know what he's been doing this whole time, and it just so happens to fucking connect something to something.
So you want shows like Baby Groot or I Am Groot?
Yeah,
like legit one shots.
No, but like real, like. We get so invested with him is like when he shows up in the movie, it's like, all right, so I got the plans for this. And it's like, oh shit, they mentioned that this guy's doing security for the fucking Jet Stadium. And he came in the movie and he's talking about the Jet Stadium. We know.
I feel like that would work.
Giant Stadium, by the way.
No, but you know what I'm saying? I disagree.
I'm gonna cap with that one.
No. All right, so hold on, wait. Time out. Cabs, it's just me and you. We're the only one that got some sense up in here. So...
That's wrong.
They are wrong. But you know, what about shows like that?
Yeah, I mean,
it's your idea sounds great. It's too little, too late.
Maybe
if that was the pitch for when Disney Plus first started. Okay, we can rock with that. We get the movies, and then we get these cool shows with the side characters. But now it's too late.
Now we need Moon Knight season 2.
He could be in Moon Knight season 2, doing security for him.
Why the fuck would he be in England?
I want anytime you could bring in Louise, like
they were international.
All the Louise.
He knows the guy that knows the guy.
Maybe even Louise has like the Joe Rogan style podcast of like the MCU or something. Something like that, yeah. And like he'll like bring people on, like yo, yesterday I had Thor. He's like, you got Thor. I didn't even know Thor was like on planet. He's like, yeah. Me and Thor go back. We were just playing some hoops the other day. We were playing some Fortnite the other day.
We get the collab of the century. Him and Jonah Jameson.
Oh my god,
that's what we need right there.
A Jonah Jameson fucking TV show.
And it's funny because I keep hearing a lot of like Tobey Maguire is gonna be like at the forefront of Secret Wars, and I'm like, what the? Like I know there's obviously a Spider-Man needs to be at the forefront. Hopefully we can get some symbiote action, but like to have it be Tobey, it's kind of wild.
I wouldn't mind that.
That's where all the symbiote shit started in the Secret Wars. So it'd be cool.
We got Venom in this generation,
and You know, even the games too, the Spider-Man games, they are part of the canon now.
Are they? Does it count?
I mean, loosely, because I know Tom Holland said that like there was stuff that they took from the games to add it to No Way Home.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so like, you know, and then they had the Spider-Man from the game in Spider-Man Across the Multiverse 2, whatever. They had his with the white like like lining, which is a cool suit, by the way.
I love that suit.
I like that suit is clean. Yeah. It's very clean. So like, yeah.
Speaking of which, that is coming to Netflix on Halloween.
It is coming to Netflix on Halloween.
That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire to see again.
I'm gonna watch that movie 3 more times.
Is it Across the Spider-Verse? The second one. Yeah.
The second one. I don't know the name.
I forgot the name, but yeah, the second one is coming in Netflix on the 30th.
I still haven't seen it yet, so
yeah, you got into the Spider-Verse and Across the Web.
The second one.
That movie is a 10 out of freaking 10.
Yes.
It is.
I give it a 9.5 because I didn't realize that ending. I was like, wait a minute, why does this seem like we're about to go to commercial?
It's like, yeah, it's Dune. It's like Dune. It's like Dune.
What's sad is that I was on the review, so I'd already gotten it spoiled. I knew it was coming, like it's gonna fucking cut. And when it's about to happen, I'm like, no, you can't end it like this. I'm like, wait, but I knew this shit.
They purposely
like I knew it. And it's like, fuck.
Let me not even compare it to Dune, because Dune, the movie stops when it's about to get started. Like when we're when shit's about to take off, is we're like, nah. At least Across the Spider-Verse, we saw a lot before they.
No, yeah, it gave you crazy cut. It gave you a nice.
Dune was what Cab started episode 1 of Loki. We got a lot, you know. It's been a lot in the sand here.
We could have just gotten here already.
Yeah, my hopes for Dune was so high, and you can go back and watch our review of it. I fell asleep for 40 minutes and did not miss a fucking thing.
You're gonna love part 2 though, guaranteed.
I'm not even gonna watch part 2.
Wow. Yo, I saw part 1. I was like, "The fuck is this?" I thought this was supposed to be Star Wars, not like Star Wars. But they said this was supposed to be like the grown-up version. I'm like, yo, we got a kid with blue eyes that don't know shit. He's gonna be the savior. I'm tired of these fucking little fucking John, the fucking Terminator, what's his name?
John
Connor's running around. I'm gonna save you guys. Like, fuck, we got grown men with machine guns. Why is this little boy saving us? Like, get him out of here. I'm tired of these kids saving us. You kids don't know shit. Get him out of here. Where's Batista? Batista save us.
Listen.
Turn sides and save us, Batista.
Listen, there are some good kids that are worthy of saving some lives. For example, the 3 ninjas.
Yeah, but those were
shout
not
out,
kids. Those are mid.
Shout out Maurice Shintaro.
And they trained with fucking their
grandpa. Maurice
light up
Shintaro.
the eyes, boys. If this kid doesn't light up the eyes, I don't want him.
If you know what, moving forward, I need all kids in movies to light up the eyes.
Yes.
Oh, otherwise it doesn't count.
Yeah. In this day and age, that means a completely different thing.
Yeah, true. It could be a bunch of things. You know what's funny? It's like that was like that movie, at least part 1, 3 Ninjas 1, was like what would happen if Kevin from Home Alone was combat ready. That's what that movie was. Yeah, three Kevins that could fight karate.
Instead of Home Alone, which we saw with what if Kevin turns out to be a mass murderer? What if Kevin turned out to be the actual Jigsaw?
Yeah. Yo, I love the fan theory of that Kevin Turt was like Jigsaw, like he grew up to be Jigsaw. I love that fan theory. It's obviously stupid, but
I want to play a game.
But that shit is funny. That fan theory is right up there along with the ooze that turned Matt Murdock was the one that got the turtles too. Yeah. I love the crossover, stupid things like that. It's pretty fun. I want Mutant Mayhem to show up on Netflix too.
I think that's going to fit the Paramount.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. Well, okay.
I watched that movie, but it was one of those that I watched too early in the morning. So I fucking fell asleep around the horses. So I woke up, I saw the horses run. I said, I fucking couldn't find you. Like, fuck. I wanted to tell you where the horses came from. I couldn't.
Where do the horses come from?
I don't know idea. They just fucking ran.
There's no horses in the water.
Yeah.
That movie was good up until like the end.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then
seahorses.
That's a seahorse. That wasn't what we saw though.
Yeah.
It started as seahorses.
I want a bacon, egg, and cheese. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese. Yo, son, let me get a bacon,
That part
egg, and
was
cheese.
hilarious, son. And it's funny because April's like, yeah, nah, that's not cool. Like my 95% of that movie was cool. I had a problem with like I said, the origin that they chose for Splinter. It was an origin. It was a legit Splinter origin, not the one that I like. I like the more, him and Shredder and the way that they grew up in the Ninja Clan. I remember the one point where the Turtles is like, "Do we have a last name?" It's like, "Yeah, Yoshi." Yeah, Hamato Yoshi is your dad. Well, Hamato's the last name. Sorry, like that's what your last names are. Like I like the whole. I don't know. I felt like Splinter was just not into his roots enough.
Yeah.
In this movie,
he was more of a fucking sitcom dad.
Very Americanized.
Yeah.
Very. Which it's a legit Splinter thing where he like hates humans and just wants to keep the turtles away. But I like Hamato Yoshi. I like part of the clan. I like him and the rivalry, the brotherhood rivalry with Shredder. And the way that they were brought up. Like in that movie, Splinter in Mutant Mayhem, Splinter taught them karate off of freaking Taibo videos and shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Books.
The biggest fucking tease though is they show a Jackie Chan movie in one of those clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so okay, yeah.
But no, the movie is fun, and Raph is just MVP Raph.
Yeah.
And I'm a Mikey guy. But Raph was incredible that whole movie. I need more of that. I need more like animated stuff.
That was good though. I think Seth Rogen is gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right.
He bro, he knows what to do, bro. That guy gets high and it's like he knows what to do. I'm telling you, he worked on Invincible, he worked on The Boys, like his team.
See, that's the thing. I forgot he did Invincible.
Yeah,
like,
he knows
we're
stuff
letting
like
Seth
this.
Rogen do this, and then it's like
I don't know if he did it, but he definitely helped. I don't know if he did it.
Yeah.
But he definitely
The Boys.
helped
I know he had work on. I didn't know about
he gets it, man.
Who is coming out November 3rd?
What movie?
Invincible.
Okay. Yeah. Like he Seth knows his stuff.
The one thing I wasn't really digging was how quick fucking Bebop and Rocksteady turned on. It turned into a family at the end of it. It's like, wait.
Yeah, and then the whole like them going to high school.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everything was fine in this movie up until like the end.
He was the executive producer.
Okay, The Boys. Which
of,
a lot of
Invincible.
a lot of fucking movies.
Damn.
A lot of movies don't stick the landing.
A lot of shit nowadays ain't sticking the landing.
Because they're remaking shit. Like, yo, listen, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they hid in the darkness. They were fucking ninjas. They didn't go to school.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, like they didn't go to school. Like I'm all like whatever, but like they didn't go to school. Now the whole of them sneaking around school to like pick up April and pick up maybe a younger version of Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine with me.
Was he in the movie?
No, he wasn't. But like in the CG version, Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Casey and April are like young,
yeah.
which I was okay with that spin. God, that show's perfect.
Yes,
that show's perfect.
They should have never stopped doing it.
It pisses me off. It's just never gonna get its due because people be blinded by nostalgia. I'm sorry to bring it. I haven't been here for 2 months and I'm bringing up that Turtle show.
Hey, man.
It's so good. Everybody, please watch that Turtle show. It's the Vision Quest.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Vision Quest.
This is the energy that we missed, man. We've had 2 months of literally 2 months. We've been done by this time.
Oh.
We've gone through all of our topics and not deviated and we said everything and that's it. We're out.
I mean, if you guys want to do a little 2-hour joint, that's fine, bro. Like, we don't need to, we don't need to like stretch content either. You know,
No.
we usually start. This is funny because this was back in the day when show will start showing up and give us that second wind. We don't have that no more. That show's second wind was clutch.
Talk to the man who thinks fucking 6 1 hour episodes isn't enough.
They're not. Yo, give me an hour and a half episodes of shit.
Dude, you guys realize that you guys watch 3-hour movies and we're getting essentially a 6-hour movie on TV. And you're like, that's not enough time.
It's different.
Yeah.
I rather have like if you want to make the movie 2 hours and make the shows a little longer, like I'm fine with that. I need an hour at least. I don't know. Especially with like weekly releases and shit.
Yeah, but y'all make it seem like they never made hour-long TV shows. Game of Thrones was like 4 hours long.
24.
Depending on the
24 was
depending on the fucking episode. That shit can either feel like 15 minutes or feel like 3 days. Like
one of the first shows I binged was 24. This was back then when Netflix used to send you CDs.
Yes.
My little brother rented the first 5 seasons of 24. Yo, and 24, there's 24 episodes in each season. Yo, this was like a good, I think we had like a week off or something. Or maybe it was summertime. And yo, within like a week and a half, maybe, we destroyed those 5 seasons. And those were hour-long shows. Granted, it was Netflix, so no commercials and shit. But 24 was probably one of my first binge sessions.
But you guys are forgetting. They made TV shows back in the day with the whole series in mind.
Yeah.
They've already said that Disney Plus shows, whether it's Star Wars or whether it's Marvel, are a movie that they just cut up and
split up.
Yeah.
They're not writing a whole fucking TV show. They're writing an entire fucking thing and then just segmenting it.
Yeah, just give us little 1.5 hour movies every episode, which turns into a whole story arc. That's what I want.
Word.
Yeah, but
don't take a movie and split it up. No, that's what you make a movie for. I want 1.5 hour story arcs.
Word.
Every 6 episodes, 1.5 hours was that. That's a lot of time.
Because think about it.
8-hour movies.
Ahsoka was essentially season 7 of Rebels, right?
5.
Season 5 of Rebels. If they made that a cartoon and just gave you what they gave you, would you be sitting there going, this season of Rebels sucked? It was only 6 episodes. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying?
I think we just have to get used to the fact that no one bats 1,000.
Yeah.
I've been batting 1,000.
And your pie in the sky theories are totally different. But and again, we've always, back in the day, right? Like not every Full House episode was a banger.
Yeah, there's a lot of
and we had Full House every day.
Yeah.
Think of a TV show back in the day, a sitcom, right? That every episode was dope. Maybe Seinfeld.
Maybe Family Matters, I think.
I was gonna say, I think Family Matters, even with the wackier ones, it still was. It was a good episode.
They found their footing and kicked it up a notch with Stefan Urkel.
Yeah.
I could have done Stefan Urkel once a week if you
know
really
what?
wanted to.
I think the Fresh Prince stayed consistent throughout.
Because once we see Hillary, that's it.
Yeah,
Hillary was the reason we watched it.
Fresh Prince definitely had it.
Did you prefer Hillary over Ashley?
Yeah.
I think I like Ashley more.
I think
this is how stupid I am. The only reason why I have to go with Hillary is because even when I was younger, same age,
Ashley was older than us the whole time.
Yeah.
My entire time watching The Fresh Prince, Ashley was older than us, or very close in age.
Yeah, but she's portrayed as too young. So
sure.
Even I'm like, even I had the foresight to be like, well, I can't crush on her forever because eventually she's still.
And it's funny because it's like Ashley was like young in the first season, and the second season is just she's just like grown. I was like, the fuck, yeah. I think Ashley was cool to me. She was funny. Hillary was too like stuck up, which was her character, of course.
It's phenomenal to hear her say that they originally wrote it like that. She came in and did the thing. Then they were like, nah, you know what? We got to change it to empower and all that. And the actress is like, no, fuck it. Keep her that way.
Yeah. Those are the
like
best
some
thing they
women
could have
are
done.
like that. Just, we're representing.
Best thing they could have done. Best thing they could have done.
My favorite thing when Trevor, Hillary, what will you marry?
Yeah. Yo, did you see the new meme? Where they had Will Smith's father from the show and Jada Pinkett Smith that said, "We don't know who hates Will more."
Yeah, man. Man, that saga is going on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I love how the other day I saw the fucking, I think it was the Thanksgiving one you guys did of all you guys talking shit about that.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
Yeah, and that was what 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. I was very aggressive on that
Yo.
episode because I was so done with the Smiths. I was already done with them.
Yo,
I was so aggressive that episode. I was like, no, I'm not hearing nobody. Like I hate. Like
it's all good, Cash. I'm with you.
I'm not hearing no. I'm sorry, but I'm not hearing anybody on this one. I'm sorry. Whatever y'all got to say, your opinion, great. I'm done with these people.
Yo.
And then it just the slap and all of this. Now, have y'all seen the meme? You seen that famous picture of Suge Knight and Pac in the car that they're looking out?
Yeah.
So they put a picture of Jada down by Pac's legs. So looks like she's like blowing him.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the craziest meme I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't wait for 2 years from now when we get the Netflix the docuseries to catch a fucking psychopath, and it's just about Jada.
It's just Jada. Like, yo, I wouldn't doubt that this the end goal of all of this to just make a weird documentary on the Smiths. I think they're just all in on this crazy like cash grab. I think they're just like all in on it. Like, I don't know what the prenuptial arrangement is between them two. Obviously, Jada has her own money, but I know a lot of people the term is, or the saying is it's cheaper to keep them. Now when it's like this.
Yo, if you're right and they're all in on this, who the fuck? Yo, then I have even less respect for Will Smith. Who the fuck agrees to go with a plan that in order to get over or get money or whatever this end goal is, I have to destroy myself fucking completely?
People who are worried about losing relevance. That's one thing about Hollywood.
This motherfucker was about to win an Oscar.
Yep. I feel like Will was in the best spot. Like he was.
Well, I mean,
Jada was losing relevance.
Well, not only that, but Will has some really bad stinkers. Before King Richard, he did that Alien movie. That he's like a cop.
Yeah.
And then he did the one with Jaden where they were like stuck in some alien planet.
Yeah, I don't think anyone watched that one.
Bro, no, Will Smith was like striking out bad, and then he didn't want to make that social media, and then he got on Ellen and he made the social media. He made the Instagram live in front of everybody, and I guess that helped. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Ty, yeah, man. I think there's no way that these people are not all in on it, and it's like even like look what you're doing to like the kids, and I mean they're grown-ups now, but like,
yeah, but they're Tupac's kids.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Said they're Tupac's. Didn't like Willow write a letter to Tupac or something?
And I'm sorry. There's no fucking way my kid is writing a letter to a dead nigga that she didn't know.
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm sorry about that.
I don't give a fuck how much my wife loves this nigga. Nah.
Yeah,
that's your business. You leave my fucking daughter out of this.
Please, no. That would upset me very much. That would upset me very much. I mean, yeah, all of the now they got the book, and I don't know, man. Yo, that's what I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. Like, I feel like a lot of people forget what life was like before the pandemic.
Yeah,
it's always been this crazy. People have always done weird stuff for money. Do you guys remember Fear Factor?
Oh,
Yeah.
People used to eat balls,
Nope.
animal balls, at the chance, hoping at the chance of making $50,000, and we're gonna be upset at girls for doing OnlyFans.
Hold on. Here's
Like,
where the difference is.
Specific duty.
Here's where the difference is.
It should be like the military in the Middle East. Girls should do OnlyFans for at least 2 years.
Come on, Ty, you're better than that.
Yo, hold on. Have you ever heard of Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yes.
That's a dish that you can get in Colorado that it has nothing to do with Fear Factor. Like, that shit is something that people eat for free, or not unless you cook it at home. But like, people pay money to eat that shit. So putting it on Fear Factor, you got to remember everything they did on Fear Factor, as disgusting as it seemed, was completely edible and was not gonna.
For sure, it wasn't gonna hurt you, but yeah, but like, I don't know, like, people have always done weird stuff for money. Is my point.
True.
Yeah, it's always been a thing.
Do something a little strange for change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I always
social media.
I always remember that. Like, I always, like, people are like, oh, you remember? Yeah, I always remember a time where people were doing weird shit for money.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's not like discussing, like, you know, back in the day, it was like the whole thing of like getting slimed on like Nickelodeon. Don't fucking slime me. I don't want to get slimed.
You sound like Cap.
Don't slime me. Well, and I'm not saying that that's what people are doing for money per se, but I'm just saying it's just.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit. How many fucking YouTube shorts I've seen of just random women sitting in bathtubs dunking milk on them for.
Yo,
like, what the fuck is this?
Like, people have always been weird. They just got a way to document it now. It's like, we really have a view into like everyone's living room nowadays.
You want to know who to blame for that? I'll tell you exactly who to blame for that.
Who?
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is me running from a bull.
Yo, no lie. Yo, it's funny because a lot of YouTubers were doing. We did that. We got a video out there where we were just doing stupid. Bro, it was a snowy ass day. We were we found like a tube, like a piece of wood, and you see, right there by the bridge, it's like 176 all the way down there. There's like that little like you could go like down and like cross, and I forget the area, but like we were just like sliding downstairs like with snow. Like we were throwing shit at each other. Like we literally went and did Jackass, and we recorded that. Krill's gotta have that video somewhere.
That skate park that's right underneath the bridge. I think they built the skate park over there now.
I don't know if there's a skate park there, but on 176 and Haven, I think it's called. Yeah, in Haven.
Oh no! All right, that's
like you go down the stairs, and there's that shit that you cross, and like the bridge is like right up there. That area,
yeah.
Like the steps that you go down there. Like, yeah, bro.
173, right?
It's more like 6, more like 5. 175, 176. 173 is where the park is. That's where it starts. Sure, yeah, but it stretches all the way to like 177, 178.
Okay.
Yeah. But like we were doing stupid shit like that. That's it. Yo, Cap, that's so crazy you said that. Johnny Knoxville really, it was Jackass that started all of that shit. That's essentially just crazy. It was crazy content creation. Like, dang, that's crazy. I didn't think of it like that.
And I bring it up because I watched every season of Jackass, and
love Jackass.
All 4 movies in the theater. Well, the exception of the last one because the world had ended when that came out.
They did some wild stuff. Steve-O, god damn it.
I'm glad to see he turned his life around though.
He's my man been sober.
No, his podcast is great too. He actually does a dope podcast.
Yeah. Damn, Steve-O was. I don't want to say it, but there was one really, and I've seen Steve do a bunch of crazy shit, but one was just really nasty. The snow cone. The snow cone.
No.
I didn't watch Jackass like that.
That's all I'm gonna say, man.
I wasn't a fan of people doing shit like that.
It was a tough watch sometimes because sometimes they got hurt.
Yeah.
That time that Bam broke his tailbone, that should look bad. That should look bad. That was in the movie too. The first one they did, that was really bad.
Thanks for the follow, Taquan. Though, like,
yo, Ty's aggressive. Like,
oh yeah, he got worse.
Oh, he got worse.
He left us.
What happened? What happened, Ty? You want to talk about it?
Oh, you know what it is? I figured him out.
Oh yeah,
when he sent out the video on Discord and we saw him, that's when I realized it was a white woman that kidnapped a black man to make that video.
So it is a white lady controlling.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I still can't believe he sent that fucking video.
Yeah.
That was fucking funny.
Oh, shit.
Now we can just get video confirmation on Ray's kids. Then we're good.
Yeah, that's right. Ray got like 12 kids. You missed that too.
I knew there was something about Ray. I knew
it. He has kids and he hates Jesus. That's what we want.
Yeah. And he doesn't even want to acknowledge his kids.
Cause I got no kids though.
See?
So you do hate Jesus?
No.
Yeah, he's not fighting that.
So that part is real.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you don't have kids, but you do hate Jesus. Okay, so you okay, so you don't hate Jesus and you do have kids.
Fuck it, yeah, guys.
That's the easier one to go with.
That's the easier one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the easier one. God damn, Taquan, you probably gotta go to church on Sunday. What are you talking about?
Word, but as you know, can't pull the wool over the eyes of a Sicilian, especially when death is on the line. Yeah. I can't choose the cup in front of you, Ray. So you might hate Jesus.
I'm sorry, Taquan. Was that racist? Assuming that you're gonna go to church on Sunday? That's racist, right? I think that's a little racist. I'm sorry.
Why is it racist to just assume a person goes to church?
Especially a white lady.
Exactly.
Wait,
well, because I meant
that just means that you follow the stars and shit.
Yeah. I don't think that's what it is, but it sounds correct.
He knows about Orion's belt. The galaxy is on Orion's belt. Look at Orion's belt. It's only 3 stars.
I don't even want to watch Will Smith movies anymore.
Me neither. Hey, yo, dude.
And I'm not the type, bro. Like honestly, like I'll watch a movie. Like people like talk shit about like canceling actors and shit, and it's like it's funny. Like even when they try to like even hip hop artists that like they try to cancel. Like I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't fuck with you, I don't feel like you should be canceled. You should say whatever you want. People out there say the craziest shit. Just don't fuck with Will.
Word.
I'm done.
Daquan, he cleans his rice and his beans. Don't eat them dirty.
I could definitely clean both.
Yeah, no self-respecting Spanish person eats dirty rice and beans.
For real. Nice. Even beans out the can, you clean those. You get the goo out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm with you though.
So I gotta talk to you.
Let's talk.
I gotta talk to you. So I know how you guys feel about Popeyes, right? So Popeyes got them ghost pepper wings that they're not hot at all. I mean, they're hot, but they're not like crazy hot. But they're actually seasoned well. Like you know, I enjoyed them. The ones with the sweet and sour ones are okay, but so my big brother, he comes the other day. He's like, "Yo, I know you like those Popeyes wings, but you know, I have a guilty pleasure. It's KFC. Have you tried their hot wings?" Yo, Toe, have you tried the KFC hot wings?
Nah.
I'm willing to concede. I think everything about Popeyes is better than KFC, except the seasoning. Yeah, I'll give you that. I like the preparation of Popeyes better. Their Even the fried, because the crispy KFC be looking like it's like falling off the skin.
Yeah,
That's what you got.
yeah.
You need the original recipe for sure.
Yeah, no,
But
yeah.
like the sides, everything from Popeyes, I like it better. But the seasoning on the chicken is just sometimes it'd be a little too salty for me. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, but yo,
Yeah.
try the wings and let me know what you think about them.
All right.
Try the wings. Spicy chicken wings and KFC. And yo, they're affordable as fuck. It's like I think it's like $5. You get 8 of them shits. And you know wings is expensive as dog shit right now, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, yo, it's you go to Wingstop, it's $20 damn near. 17, $18 for a 10-piece fries and a soda. But yo, these chicken wings, yo, the seasoning is it's like perfection. I walked into KFC.
Well, that's probably in Texas. That's probably in Texas, Daquan. In New York, they're the ones running the place. I don't know.
Basically.
Yeah, it's not racist in New York.
Yeah.
Everybody loves chicken here.
No facts.
Yo, that's the one thing. It's the one thing that I've always found funny. Like, they use the fried chicken shit, or you eat chicken as a racial thing, and I'm always like, who the fuck doesn't like chicken?
Yeah. It's there's that. I think I've mentioned this here before. There's that white girl in the UK, Amelia, who she be taking all the UK rappers to eat. It's literally called the chicken spot. So they go to eat chicken. So that dude KSI was on one of those episodes. He's like that big UK black streamer kid, and he went on the Andrew Schultz show. And Andrew Schultz is like, yo, so what's up with that UK girl that be taking a bunch of black people to eat chicken? And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, the UK lady that just takes a bunch of black rappers to just eat chicken. And KSI is like, oh shit, I didn't think of it like that. And it's like, of course you didn't think of it like that. And I know Andrew Schultz was just messing around, but that's how an American sees that. To UK, everyone just loves fried chicken. It isn't a racial thing. Fried chicken is delicious. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves fried chicken. Everyone makes their own version of fried chicken. Like it's crazy, but that's just how America is. And meanwhile, in the UK, Andrew Schultz is white, and he is telling a black man, and the black man didn't even know, and the black man didn't even notice. So is that a thing about race, or is that a thing about culture? Is that a thing about where you live? Because in the UK, it's just everyone just loves fried chicken, and she has taken white people there too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just black folk that she's taken there, but Americans.
That's an example of how racism has prevailed so long.
Yeah,
because it's the example, and even though you said he played it for probably a joke or whatever, but that's the perfect example of
there's some truth to it in his head.
The person who's outside of the situation is more outraged than the person in it, because the person in it who has the first-hand perspective doesn't get the feeling that anything's off. And if they don't think anything's off, it's because nothing is off about the fucking situation.
Exactly. And it's funny that y'all seen that new podcasting girl, Bobby, the white girl that she's like super, like, just kind of like not laid back, but she's like, she has that awkward kind of silence thing going on, and she's like interviewing, like she interviewed Drake, and she just interviewed Scarlett Johansson. She's like getting really.
I think I seen her once. Like,
yeah,
my boy was watching it. I was like, yo, this shit is whack. What are you watching?
She's like super dry. So she essentially, I don't know if she got the idea from this lady, but it's very similar, and that's kind of like the same thing that this white lady in UK does. She's very funny. She's just like super dry humor, and people just eating chicken. It's mad funny. You know, it's funny, Ty, you say that. It's like how Speedy Gonzalez got labeled as offensive stereotype, but none of the Mexicans. Yeah, and they got rid of Speedy Gonzalez, and the Mexicans were like, "No, bring Speedy Gonzalez back. Like, that's all we got. That's all we got. Can we get Speedy back?" Yeah.
But you know what it is?
How the world works.
Because that's how That's how they keep us in check.
Yeah.
Because this girl's getting big, going to a chicken restaurant, and as a rapper's like, well, I should stop going because it's racist. Like, no, I like chicken.
I like
Taking us
chicken.
to a chicken restaurant. Like, you don't close down KFCs because it's racist. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. People just, you know how many KFCs are in the UK?
Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez is racist. What? That's the only representation of the culture they got. Like,
to be fair, Speedy was type racist.
I mean, but everything back in the day was on the balls, fucking stereotypical.
I mean, you know, obviously, I used to love Speedy Gonzalez, and I did feel that because, and me, I'm not even a IRA, I ain't even like Mexican, but I could appreciate that we got some Hispanic representation up there. You know what I'm saying? But like,
look
even
at all the fucking.
He said arriba maybe a little too much.
Yeah, but look at all the depictions. Pepe Le Pew is the stinky Frenchman, who's over sexualizing everythody.
Yeah.
Omar Fudd is the right wing fucking cracknut gun lover who can't shoot shit.
Yeah.
Then the fucking dude, Yosemite Sam is the fucking good guy with a gun. Blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody is the overarching stereotype because when you point out the super fucking obvious, that's where we all can laugh at it, and it doesn't hold any fucking weight anymore. That's what satire is.
I've been saying that forever. It's funny because all of that offensive shit is always coming back by popular demand. Family Guy got canceled like 3 times, and you just didn't notice.
Yeah,
you didn't notice. There was a time we were already old. This was like early 2000s. Like we had already left high school. I'm older than both of y'all, right?
I'm damn near 80.
I just turned 38, so
I turned 38 last year. I'm gonna be 39. So yeah, like it was like maybe like 06, 07. Yeah, it just canceled Family Guy.
In the military, about to come home.
Yeah, like they canceled Family Guy. They're like, no, you're not. Family Guy has been canceled so much. Now, you know, and not for nothing, like it's like, man, it's okay to be just funny. Like you could say funny stuff and not be a bad person.
Yeah,
like that's easy. It's easy to just say funny shit. Like, bro, we used to snap on each other all the time. Like, yo, back in the day, you got a group of kids, inner city kids, where it didn't matter if you were white, black, we were just all poor. You know, like Theo Vaughn said it. Like we weren't. It was nothing about race. We were just all broke, living in, you know, 1-2 bedroom apartments, stuffed in a family of 4 or 5. You know, parents working as hard as they could to make ends meet. That's how we all related. And when we all got together, started snapping on each other, most of the time it was racial stuff. You know, I was the Dominican who couldn't speak well. You know what I'm saying? This was the white guy whose parents were rich. You know, this was the Latino guy whose parents were selling drugs. Like, it was just a bunch of jokes. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's okay.
I've said it before. Not every situation is funny, but there is something funny in every situation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get through it.
Yeah, like, it's fine, man. Like, some jokes are okay. Speedy Gonzalez was okay. It's funny because look, Pepe Le Pew was the one that actually got canceled for being a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
But if anybody was gonna get canceled, it had to be the one who was forcibly
it was
trying to grab onto somebody who clearly didn't want to be there. That cat was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, man?
She wasn't even a skunk, was she? Was she a skunk?
She was a black cat who kept having white paint fall on
so
her.
she wasn't even a skunk.
Yeah, so he kept seeing it, and like I can see that's clear. That's clearly problematic.
Yeah.
That we understand.
Yeah. That gotta go. That gotta go. And speaking about that, it was funny seeing the Animaniacs because Dot was so aware of like her sexuality and how dominant she could be. Like she was the one, you know, using her sexuality to like, gain favor in like sticky situations. Like the Animaniacs really switched things up like heavy. It was fun to see Dot like that. Like Dot wasn't the damsel in distress. Dot was out here like you see the Warner Brothers, Wacko and Yakko are cool. Dot is the one you need to be careful with. That was so funny. That show, one of the first things my little brother, I mentioned here, one of the first things my little brother ordered when we first got Netflix was he just ordered the Animaniacs like all seasons. And we watched the Animaniacs. Bro, good idea, bad idea is so good. Like, it was just a stupid segment. It was no longer, I think they had a time limit where each was like 10, 15 seconds. That shit was too good.
Good idea. Making a sandwich. Bad idea. Hugging a bear.
Yeah. Hey, and then the pigeons, the Goodfellas. Obviously, we had Pinky and the Brain and how they popped off. Like even what was the Buttons and Mindy, which was the crazy little girl and the dog always protecting her. I love that dog. Was incredible. That was like the representation of man's best friend. Like he always took care of that little girl. Like to the end, like something that I peeped later. Like damn son, like he really was like looking out for her. Like her parents were horrid. Where were her parents? It was always him looking out for the dog. Good show. Good show.
They don't make them no more like that.
I mean, I hate saying that, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. They're just maybe they can't make them like that no more. Yo, you know what I saw? I saw a meme that showed you remember in the Batman animated series that the WB water tower turns into a police blimp, and you just see the lights. And somebody said, yo, when you saw these lights, you knew what time it was. And honestly, that's probably one of the best transitions from the Warner Brothers tower to like the start of the cartoon. And because you hear the Warner Brothers theme, and then it just goes, it just like gets down, and you just see that. And on that note, my bad, I was over here talking about shit.
Oh, shit. Do you think?
It's funny because we're like, 2.5 hours, cut it. But then comes 12 o'clock and we can't get off. I'm an animator. There's a lot of shit I can recommend story-wise. For real? Ty, why am I just finding this out?
White woman.
Yeah, man.
Kidnapped an anime.
Yeah.
And she's trying to get information from, and that's the only leak. You see it now.
Yo, Ty, have you watched the latest season of Castlevania? I haven't. The only time I have goes to Baldur's Gate, bro.
Yo,
it's bad.
2 of my animes came back: Goblin Slayer and Rise of a Shield Hero.
Nice.
And none of them are in English yet, and I can't fucking watch.
Bro, just watch it subbed.
Dude, I'm dyslexic.
It's I believe
I can't connect to it when I'm too busy worrying about missing the words.
You're the smartest guy I know, man.
Dude, dyslexia has nothing to do with intelligence.
Use your intelligence to read and watch.
Was dyslexic.
And I'm pretty sure he could watch a subbed anime.
Motherfucker's German. You don't
sub to German. There's German subs. You look into the Katai. Just read. Today, Junior. All right, now on that note, I gotta go call China right now.
Yeah,
that's not a racial thing. I legit just have guests over there.
Yeah, they're 13 hours ahead of us.
Tell them to send Vin's lightsaber fucking quickly.
Yo, for real.
Oh, that's where it's coming from?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're gonna see that shit in 2024.
Mine came relatively quick once it shipped.
Yeah, but I waited for a month for them to just change the color, so I don't know what the fuck.
What color did you originally want again?
Blue.
And what color did you have to end up with?
Black.
That's not bad.
It's not, but it's like
it's not what you.
Yeah.
Yep, we lost him.
Yeah, I don't want to keep his face. I don't want to keep his face on the thing like that. Press the wrong button by accident. But yo, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody. Be back next week.
Aldersgate.